Hey everyone, Saru here. Sorry, this camera for whatever reason is like super high. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can lower this so you guys can see me. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's see.
Our stand is weird.
Oh no. Why do we have stuff that way though?
Huh?
Feels like that's gonna fall forward. Anyhow, sorry about that, guys. We've got stuff. I was moving my shelf around and then I made a big old mess, and that's what happened. But anyhow, for those of you who are new, every Saturday night we do a live at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time called VGST Live, where we talk about video games, mostly stuff in my collection or pickups that I got or what have you, and we give away prizes. We give away one retro video game every single week, and we do 3 prize giveaways. Can you just take off whatever's under this box case? There we go. Let's see if I can move this here. Nope, that's worse. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with the strange camera angle. Sorry about that, guys. Anyhow, today we're going to continue talking about my Sega Saturn games because last week we only got about halfway through them. But before we go into that, let me go ahead and see who all is in the chat. It says we have 18 people here. I see John Kratz. What's up, John Kratz? The lovely Sierra Trustee is in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by and dropping a like. Randrick is in the house. He says, how are you? I'm good. Radical Reggie says, Saru Maru, talk about Pro Jared tonight. It's funny because I actually got a t-shirt and one of my friends put a very funny Pro Jared picture on there. And sorry, I feel retarded. Like, it just, like, my head is like only floating in the chat window. I'm like the floating head that ain't America. Randrick says, all hail Saru Maru. I don't know about that. Slayer is in here. What's up, Slayer? Slayer is in here. He's gonna shut some butts. Who else is in here? Russ is here. Russ, thank you so much for stopping by. Dolphin Girl Gamer Cat is also in the house. She is one of my patrons. Thank you so much for stopping by.
We're gonna try to fix it right now.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's all weird looking.
It's just our stand broke the other day. And
yeah. And we were running late today with stuff, so I didn't really check the stream. Right now we're listening to some PC Engine music because I don't have any Sega-related music. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Pabst Oben is in the house. What's up, Pabst? Zell is in the house. Snowichi is here. Radical Reggie. Krillin is in the house. Man, all the good peoples are in here tonight. Daniel Scheibuck is here. And let's see if I missed any regulars. Boo is here. Boo is here. Xbox Brad is here. He says, ahoy, matey.
Perhaps we talk about pigs every Saturday night anyway. May as well be.
That's true. Mark the Martian is in the house. I hope he's here to dance. Alright, let me go to the beginning.
89, the new. Looks like he's new.
Tippy Dippy 89. That's a new face I haven't seen. What's up? Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you like the content. You can give me a sub. I am 10 subscribers away to 1,500, you guys. It's exciting. I'm excited. I'm so close to 1,500. And I am 400 hours away from getting my 4,000 watch hours as well. I should do more lives. I just don't have a lot of time to do lives, unfortunately, because I do have a full-time day job and I do a bunch of the game stuff, so it's really hard to find time to do lives, but I'm trying to get better about that. And I might just do some lives on the PS4 just to make it easier. I'll start streaming from the PS4. I just gotta find some games to play. I might buy some digital retro stuff on the PS4 and play that way. Daniel Scheibuck says, today was my mom's 29th birthday. What? Your mom's 29th birthday?
Cool.
Daniel Scheibuck? How old does that make you?
Oh no, I think she's is it
I don't know.
What is it?
Reggie says, what do you think will happen to Pro Jared? I sent you what I think will happen to him on Messenger. Look if you dare. Alright, I'll take a look. I'm pretty sure his YouTube career is probably donezo.
John Kratz said, hopefully SR Martin doesn't whoop my my butt on KO at O2.
What'd he say?
John Kratz said.
John Kratz, we're supposed to play King of Fighters. What happened with that? That's pro Jared. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Whoa.
Mark Martin says, sorry, do you play Smash?
You think that's going to happen to pro Jared? Oh my gosh. Who asked what? I'm sorry. I'm totally
Mark says, sorry, do you play Smash Brothers?
I'm no good at it, but I'll play it.
I do.
Yeah, Jesse plays it. He's pretty good at it. Maybe we can both play somebody at some point. I can only play Sonic in Smash.
Oh,
I'm not very good at it.
You said to wait till Monday. You got a busy birthday weekend.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we'll do it Monday then. We shall do it Monday. So Monday will be a day that I stream, I think. I think Monday nights will be a good day to stream. Probably around this time. 7, 8 p.m. my time. Probably late for you guys, but I noticed Kratz stays up pretty late, so it might not be a problem for him.
What's today?
What are you aiming at, Reggie? Huh?
Whose birthday it is?
Whose birthday is it?
Today.
I don't know.
Sega Saturn.
Oh, duh! The whole point of the stream. So today is the 24th birthday or anniversary of the Sega Saturn release in America, which is cool because we're talking about more Sega Saturn stuff. So it kind of works out that we only talked about half of the stuff today. But anyhow, how are all of you guys? Before I jump into the games, I want to know how everyone is doing. Keyboard Kitty Cat is in here. She says, wow, happy birthday, Daniel's mom. I didn't see that. Pap Soba says, don't. Reggie sent you his... Oh my god. I think that's just what's popular in YouTube nowadays, is people just sending each other pics of their junk. How many people do we have in here right now? We have 20 peeps. 20 wonderful people in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like the stream so far. Sarmar says, my bear of a friend, Lamau.
Oh, Billy's here.
Ooh, Billy. Billy, when are you going to play some FX Unit Yuki? You know that you got one of the last cartridges. All the Yuki cartridges on Mega Drive, they're all gone. Every single one. I think Josh Prod is also sold out. So no more Mega Drive Yuki carts until we can figure out what to do as far as manufacturing them goes, because they're way too expensive. Costs like $27 to manufacture a single one. So we're likely not going to be making any more of those anytime soon, because holy shit. It's a lot of money. No real money to be had with them, especially after you consider printing all the stuff. Randrick says, sorry Mario, I received my Japanese stacks. Awesome! Did you eat any of them yet, Randrick? Those you gotta actually open and eat. You can't keep them for display.
Were they not melted?
Oh yeah, were they not melted? Did they come intact? I want to know. I want to know if your snacks came intact. DC Radiah says, by the way, that Vegeta came, and so did I. Is that so? That's cool, man. I saw you posted pictures of it. It looked cool. It looked very cool. Alright, so Jesse just posted the link to the first Gachapon contest. Make sure you click on that. And for those of you who are new, we have a Gachapon machine where we fill up with prizes. Sometimes they're big prizes, sometimes they're just general Gachapon prizes, but everybody has a chance to win. No purchase necessary. All you gotta do is click on that link and you're entered. Entered gently. Alright, who else do we got in here? His hair isn't blue anymore. Haha, that's funny. That was so funny. Yeah, Cabbage was like, why is his hair blue? And everyone was like, oh my god, he doesn't know. It was so funny. Krillin says, I want to put a copy of the Mega Drive version of Yuki on my PSP Go. I can send you the ROM, Krillin, if you'd like. I was thinking about putting the ROM up for people to buy for like a few bucks, since there's no actual thing. Are you alright? Are you having a heart attack? Jesse's ran. Oh shit! Suddenly attacked by Umaibos. So my friend George, for my birthday, gave me all kinds of stuff. He gave me a Kirby t-shirt. He gave me a Switch case. And then he, instead of packing peanuts, he filled it with Umaibos, which is awesome. I love these things. Here's my favorite flavor of Umaibo. Speaking of Umaibo, one of the prizes in the Gachapon thing is a transforming Umaibo stick.
That's the grand prize.
Yeah, that's this grand prize, or this big prize, out of the Umaibo. I'm sorry, the Gachapon machine. right here. See this? He is a transformer that transforms into the cheese umaibo. Do I have a cheese umaibo? I don't, but it's one of these sticks here. It's basically a big Cheeto. So this is the big toy prize in the Gachapon. Last toy prize was, did we decide? We're doing the Frozen girl, right?
Aurora.
Aurora's the next one.
Yeah,
So after somebody wins this, I think Aurora's the next one. I think she was the unanimous.
Yeah, we still need our patrons to choose if it's going to be Piccolo or Aurora.
Or Aurora. Well, so far it's Aurora.
No, it's tied.
Oh, it's tied right now.
Tied right now.
Oh, okay. So any of you patrons who haven't gone to the Patreon and made a decision on which one you want to see for the big prize, make sure you do it, because apparently Piccolo and the Aurora Chibi are tied 2-2. So we're just gonna wait for one more to break that tie, because once somebody wins this, that's the next thing that's gonna go in the Gachapon machine. So make sure that you go to the Patreon and do. I see a few of you in here are on my Patreon, so make sure you go make that choice, y'all. Brandon Wallace is here. He says, I got my copy of FX Unit Yuki earlier this week. Just wish it would play through my 32X so it didn't have to disconnect it from... Oh, yeah. So that's the thing with FX Unit Yuki. Oh, shoot. We never got back to that guy. Remember one guy said he bought it? We got to see what he wants to do about that, because I'm pretty sure he's not using it on a Model 1. So, yeah, the FX Unit Yuki game will only work on Model 1 Genesis systems. Did we?
Yeah.
I think it was someone else.
Someone else?
I think someone else, because I think someone bought it at the con.
Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah, I don't think we've gotten back to him.
Okay.
So we got to let him know what he wants to do, if he wants his money back. Because we could easily, someone will take that cart, especially since we don't have any more. Alright, so I think we're about... Oh, Candyman the artist is here. He says, I have arrived. Bring on the anime titties. Maybe Saru would whoop everyone's butt in the fighting tournament. Oh, I'm not that good. I'm okay. I guess it depends on what game we're talking about. But I'm alright. Randrick says, the game works with Mega SG. Yes, the game will work with a Mega SG. It'll work with all the clone consoles except the Retron 5, because the Retron 5 doesn't really like homebrews. But it'll work with the Hyperkin thing. It'll work with the Gamers Tech Genesis thing. It'll work with the Mega SG. And those are the three that we've tested it on. And Billy is here. He got a copy of the cartridge, and he says it works on the Mega SG. I ordered an MG copy last week. Mega Drive from Pixel Heart, because Pixel Heart were the only people who had them left. So I'm assuming you got it from Pixel Heart. Look what's made a return. This episode is brought to you by Planters Cheese Balls. I'm just kidding, it's not. We just happened to buy cheese balls because I think the very first live we had them sitting on the table, and people were like, what's with the cheese balls? Or whatever.
We were just eating them.
And we were just eating cheese balls.
Like
I just thought it was funny. These things are greasy though. Super grease.
Balls. The return.
Yep, Pixel Heart. Okay, awesome. Sweet, man. Alright, so let's get into some Sega Saturn games. This week, I'm going to just finish off all of my Japanese games, but let me quickly talk about the US games that I have. Some of these are super beat up. Like, I need to get those cases, because here's my Guardian Heroes, and look at this case. This case is completely, like, cracked, like, barely, like, held in. But this was my original... I bought Guardian Heroes back when it came out, and this is my original case from when I bought this game. But I love this game. This game is amazing. This cover art is terrible, but the game is excellent.
Look at the comments.
Excellent game. Ooh, Billy! He says, you want to create a custom thumbnail I can use when I play it? I can drop a link in the video to your site or whatever too. Sweet, yeah, I'll make you a thumbnail. Sure, man. What should I call the thumbnail, Billy? And I'll make up something quick for you. Just let me know what you want the thumbnail to say. I guess just like FX Unit Yuki on the Mega SG or something like that. Ooh, look who we got in the house. He says, what's up, people? Elvis Roa is in the house. What's up, Elvis Roa? Thank you so much for stopping by. Elvis Roa is a star. He's a superstar. Whatever you want. Fine, I'm going to call it Super Mega Yuki Titty Time Explosion. And you better use it. Because you said I could call it whatever I want. And I plan to. I plan to call it whatever I want.
I put the link for Gachapon again.
Alright, there's the link for the Gachapon again. Make sure that you words. Make sure that you go ahead and click on that link to enter the Gachapon contest. Brandon Wallace says Yuki is still in stock on Pixel Heart. Yes, I believe they have something like 15 copies left or something. They don't have a lot. Like, they're almost out. Anyhow, so that was my copy of Guardian Heroes for the Sega Saturn. Let me move this somewhere where I won't destroy it. And then I just completely destroyed it, so it doesn't matter.
Isn't that expensive?
Yeah, I think Guardian Heroes goes for a lot of money now. I paid the standard $49.99 for it. I got it from a software, etc. Next in my US collection of games, this is Magic Knight Ray Earth for the Sega Saturn. I was trying to get every copy of this game. I had 2 copies of Magic Knight Ray Earth because I wanted to get all the different discs, but I only ended up getting Hikaru and Fu. I never got Umi, so I took Fu back. I'm sorry, I took Hikaru back because Fu is my favorite. And that's the one that's in here now, is Fu. And there were 3 different discs, one with each one of these girls. And I had the red one and the green one. I took the red one back, and I traded it for Burning Rangers, the US copy of Burning Rangers. And speaking of Burning Rangers, that's what this other Magic Knight Ray Earth turned into, was, what is this called? Burning Rangers. I traded one of the Ray Earths for Burning Rangers. Both of these games go for like crazy amounts of money now, especially Ray Earth. I think Ray Earth goes for a lot now. But Burning Rangers has gone up in price as well for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't think it's worth what they want for it, but I love Burning Rangers. It's one of my favorite 3D Saturn games. Very, 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 very much love this game. A lot. I like it a lot.
We got a lot of comments.
Alright, let me put these down. Let me look at the comments. Let me look at the comments. What's going on? Reggie says, you are a foo for that, Sarumaru. I'm a foo for foo. A fool for foo. Janice Shabak says, what?
Oh, you read that, I think, already.
Did you get the chance to listen to that Mega Man CD? No! Should I? Maybe I can pop it in and we could listen to it after this CD. We'll do that. We'll pop it in after the CD. Let's see here. Kanime says, is Magic Knight Ray Earth anime dub any good? Yeah, it's not bad. The dub is not bad. That's another one that I prefer in Japanese, but the English dub is not bad, especially considering that it came out in the early 2000s. But I think that's when anime dubs started upping their game a little bit, because Cowboy Bebop pretty much raised the bar on what anime should sound like. I used to have all the good US Saturn games, but sold them all, and I'm very sad I did. Panzer Saga, Shining 3, Guardian Heroes. Damn. Why'd you sell them, Pabst? You sold them to get more Neo Geo stuff, huh? I bet you did. I bet you did. Alright, let's go through the rest of my US games. I don't have very many. The next one I'm going to talk about here is Sonic Jam. I love Sonic Jam. It's so cool. This has like all the Sonic games, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. But it's also got like a cool little like 3D world. And in that 3D world, you get to go and look at different things. Like there's like a movie theater thing where you can watch all of the commercials and all of the intros, US and Japanese. You could also listen to all the music. There's like a music jukebox room. And it's just really cool. This was just a really cool experience back in the day. And I remember when this came out, I was just so in love with it. It was just awesome. And I love this this style of artwork for Sonic. It's really cool.
I sold them 8 years ago when they needed to pay for a wedding.
Oh, okay. Man. I have my copy of Resident Evil 2 for Dreamcast up for sale. Yeah, I saw that, Curly. You're selling it for like $90, which is pretty good. I think that goes for more now, doesn't it? I think I saw it for like 100 and something on eBay. Alright, what's going on?
Nothing. Just continue.
What's going on? Alright, so let me quickly talk about these next games here. Next, I'm going to talk about a stall on the Sega Saturn. Look at this cover, man. Oh, where am I? There I am. Look at. Oh, I wonder. Here, let me see if I have the Japanese one here. I know it's in here somewhere. We might just have to wait to get to it, honestly. Oh no, I do. I have it here. Sweet. Excellent. Look at the differences here. Check this out. Here's the US cover of a stall, right? He's all derp. And this one also has a mistake where they didn't put the name on the side. For whatever reason, they forgot to put it. And that's just how they made them. But look at this cover, and then look at this cover. Well, maybe you should put it the right side. There we go. Look how much cooler this cover is. Isn't that dope? It's so awesome. Look at that. Derp. And then look at that. Badass. So good. And it matches the artwork in the game, which is the most important thing, is that it's all uniform. You know, it matches. Also it's so weird because like a stall, like he has like his little Japanese like sound bits in the game, but then they mix it up with what do they do? They mix it up with the English dub, and it just sounds bad. The dubbing is just much better on this version of the game.
You got comments?
Kenzaru says, "Hi everyone, nice hat, Sarumaru." Thank you. It's my Streets of Rage hat. The brim got all bent, all weird, because I took it with me to MGC and it got trapped in their scanner thing. So the brim is like all bent weird now. What am I missing?
Then I got married.
Then I got married, had a kid. Now I just have a big Neo Geo collection and a whole lot of EverDrives, ODEs, and chipped systems. Nice, very nice. King R2K says, I miss my Sega Saturn. Elvis Roa says, Saru, I feel very offended. All this blue wrench and I don't have one. We can give you a blue wrench. We'll give you a blue wrench, Elvis Roa. You can have one. You can have one, my friend. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. Let me show you the very last NTSC game, or US, they're all NTSC. The last US game I have here. This is Night Warriors, which is the second Darkstalkers Revenge. This one I bought a long time ago for like $10. Good game. We'll get to more of these in a bit, but this is a great game on it. And that's it for my US games. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to my Japanese games.
Hello, Reluctant Hero.
Reluctant Hero, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. So the first one we talked about, a stall already. Here's one I got in my last Japan trip. It was me, Jesse, and Crazy Cubano. We went to Japan last May, 1 year ago, actually, in May. And I picked up Mega Man X4 for the Saturn, which is better in a lot of different ways. In my opinion, there's elemental effects that happen in the backgrounds that are nicer. The video quality is a little better on the PS1 version, but that's pretty much all that's better on the PS1 version, is that the video quality is just slightly cleaner. But they still did a good job with the video on this version of Rockman X4. Let me move this here.
We got 30 people in here.
We got 30 people in here. Very awesome.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Oh, y'all. Oh, what the hell? Why is this in here? Check it out. Linkle Little Story is in here. No wonder. I don't know what this is doing in here. But this needs to go. Maybe it's in here, hopefully. We'll see. Randomly, Linkle River Story was inside Last Gladiator. Last Gladiator is a digital pinball game for the Sega Saturn. It's pretty good as far as video pinball games go. It's got some pretty rockin' music. I believe, three different maps, or 3 different boards, and 1 bonus board, I believe. Let me put this, I'm going to put this here, so just on top of the cheese balls.
Krillin says, do you have Christmas Nights, DJ?
I do have Christmas Nights. I have it both for the US and the Japanese Saturn.
Oh yeah, is that the one you said that you got it from Blockbuster?
I did, right. Yep. I got a bunch from Blockbuster. They were just going to trash them. Next one here is Gundam Side Story. There are 2 of these. I only have one. One of them is blue and one of them is red. This one comes in a unique case because it's not actually a case. It's like a book. See, we've got a book here, and then the book, the instruction booklet, is kind of just like pasted in here. This is very much like a Mech Warrior kind of game. It's not the best game, to be honest. There are much better Gundam games out there. Alright, and here's one that everyone should know. Biohazard. This is Biohazard for the Sega Saturn. This is actually really good. It's really good. It's surprisingly good. And this one has like this crazy like song in it. There's like a song that's like corny as shit, but it's funny. It's in the intro. What'd you do? You smash your foot? On what, the chair? You alright? You're gonna get some cheese balls to make you feel better? Comfort yourself with some cheese balls.
You got comments.
I got comments. I got comments. Do I?
Yeah, not comments. Radical Reggie says something funny about Krillin.
Radical Reggie says, Krillin told once about his dream to be an inspiring porn star. Said it would help him meet new people because of the travel. Is that true, Krillin? Are you a secret porn star and we don't even know about it? What do they call you? What's your porn name? Reggie says your porn name is Tripod. Alright, let's get on to the rest here. Here's another one that I got recently from a friend. This is Lupin Sansei, or Lupin the Third. Pyramid something or another. I can't read the other one. Oh, The Sage of Pyramid. It's in English on the side right here. I just can't read those kanji. But this is like a 3D action game. It's got like adventure elements in it. For those of you who don't know, the artist who went by the name of Monkey Punch, he died recently. Like last month he died, which is sad.
What they said was he died when he loved doing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he died while he was like drawing.
Well, he was actively working on a project when he died, so that's kind of sad. He's one of my favorite artists.
Keyboard Cat says, I want some cheese balls.
Keyboard Kitty Cat, we'll bring some cheese balls. We'll come visit you.
This your dad says, I'll help you with that errand.
Snowy just says, Monkey Punch, rest in peace. Yes.
He has a tramp stamp that says exit.
Kind of like inspirational speaker, but for porn. I think he meant an aspiring porn star. Alright, next is one everyone should know. I talked about the collection. I have this in a collection for 95, 96, and 97. But this is 96 by itself. King of Fighters 96 is one of my favorite King of Fighters games of all time, because it was the start of when King of Fighters became super playable, super smooth, double jumps, combos, all that stuff. And it started with King of Fighters 96. So I picked this up for super cheap. I think it was like 10 bucks at Retro City Games. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna pick it up. Sorry, I'm still dying. I've been sick forever. And at one point, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, right now I just got a cough. It'll eventually go away. Alright, next I'm gonna talk about my all-time favorite puzzle game of all time for the Sega Saturn. Magical Drop. This one is Magical Drop 2. Magical Drop 2 on the Sega Saturn is just like every other version of Magical Drop, except with cleaner CDDA audio, which is nice. And I think I already talked about Magical Drop 3 last time, but this is Magical Drop the Best Collection. I should actually drop this in the giveaway, because I don't collect variants of games, so as long as I have one version of it, that's fine. So I'm going to drop this in the giveaway box. If anybody cares, they can win Magical Drop 3. Magical Drop is one of those games I think I'm super good at, and I rarely lose, except one time I was completely floored by this like 12 or 13-year-old girl like at a convention. I couldn't believe how good she was. It's like, you weren't even born when this game was made. How are you so good? Alright, speaking of SNK collections, here's another SNK collection that I really like. This is the Real Bout Garo Densetsu Best Collection. And this one contains Real Bout Garo Densetsu and Real Bout Garo Densetsu Special. Or Real Bout Fatal Fury Special and Real Bout Fatal Fury. Really, the only game I like here is Real Bout Special. I didn't like the original Real Bout very much. But Real Bout Special is where it's at. And I like Real Bout Special even more so than Real Bout 2. But this one contains both of them. This is Real Bout Special and the original Real Bout on the Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn was an amazing system for those who wanted to play fighting games because you got to play them with a 4 meg RAM cart, and it was just awesome. I didn't have a Neo Geo. I was too poor for one, so the Sega Saturn was what I got. Oh, let's see here. Ooh, Billy says, I made a couple of porns back in college. Those were the days. Oh, hey, I like this music. This is very familiar because Monster Boy and Dragon's Trap, they all have the same town music. Real Bout 1 has a Blue Mary Titties this Easter egg. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she loses her top when she falls out of the ring or something like that, right? How do you trigger that? I don't remember. I think you have to simultaneously ring out with another character or something like that, and she loses her top. I don't remember, but I remember. Yeah, she loses her top somehow.
Hi, Light Up.
Light Up, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Everyone wants to just see the show. What show? Who's putting on a show? Is Krillin putting on a show?
Your best friend showed up.
Oh, really? Oh, man. My best friend was here.
Okay.
Alright, so let's move on. I'm going to show this one off really quick. I don't really know much about it. It's called Tama Adventurous Ball in Giddy Labyrinth. What? That's like a super English name. And I'm not sure what it is. What it's about. It's like you're like a ball and you roll around. Oh, I just got Pixel Junker just subscribed. Thanks for the sub, Pixel Junker. I hope you you stick by with us. All right, more fighting games. Thank you so much for the sub. Actually, let's go to some puzzle games here. Man, I still have a bunch of shit.
You shake uncontrollably when someone subscribes.
I know. I should just vomit on stream.
Just vomit.
New subscriber. Blah! All right. Here's the Japanese version of Magic Knight Rayearth. We gave one of these away to somebody. I don't remember who won this. Do you remember who won this? Somebody won this, but this is my copy of it. And it's cool. It came with a bunch of stuff. It's so funny because you can get these. The Japanese version goes for like $15 or less, which is crazy because the US version of this goes for $300 or something or more. But this one comes with a cool like art book, which is called like the fan book. And it's got a lot of cool clamp artwork of Magic Knight Rayearth. It comes with 2 stickers for your Sega Saturn memory card as well. And the package is just super nice. And it amazes me how inexpensive this game is for the Sega Saturn. Daniel Scheibeck, I did show off Slayers in the last stream. You had gone to bed already, though.
Half said, man, you're playing all the hits. Love Dungeon Explorer soundtrack.
Yeah, this is from Dungeon Explorer 2. The soundtrack we are listening to comes from Dark City Records. This guy, he goes by the name of Electro Haze. He's like a DJ, and he remixed these. And he also remastered some PC Engine games, which I'm going to be doing a video of next week. I started capturing the footage for him, and he did remixes or remasters of like Gate of Thunder and Lords of Thunder, and I'm going to talk about it in a video. Kenny Lauderdale says the audio is cracking. Aw, man, is it? Well, that sucks. I hope not. Is it bad?
I hear it. I don't see anything different.
Ooh, Billy says you're new to the stream. Don't forget to hit that smash that like button. Awesome. He is on it. Thank you, Billy. I totally missed the Saturn. I went PS1 route. See, I didn't get into the Saturn. The Saturn was too expensive when it came out in America, and I waited till almost the end of 1996 to get my Saturn. Or was it beginning? It might have even been 97, actually. But Software Center was clearing out all the Saturn stuff, and they sold a bundle. It was like $99 for like the Sega Saturn, brand new. And then I bought a Sega Saturn Netlink for like $30 or something, $39.99, and it was my first home internet. I didn't have a computer as a kid because computers were very expensive in the 90s to get. So like regular people couldn't get computers, and so I didn't have one because I was po. I was po. All right. Now, speaking of Japanese versions of games, here's the Japanese version of Burning Rangers. This is awesome. I really like the Japanese version. It comes with a CD sung by, what's his name? The same guy who sings the Daytona song. What is his name? Somebody knows. Somebody mentioned it in last stream, and I completely forgot what this guy's name was. But yeah, this one comes with the single music CD. And then here's the game in the same style. But I love Burning Rangers. Kenny Lardo says, Maru, what Neo Geo CD or what Neo Geo games do you have? I only have, so I don't have a Neo Geo AES system, and I only own 2 MVS games. All of my Neo Geo games are these right here. See all these here? These are all my Neo Geo CD games. I have like 55 now, I think. But I've got a bunch of them. I have a lot of Neo Geo CD. I love the Neo Geo CD. I got it late. I always wanted one, but I couldn't get one back in the day. So I ended up picking one up in 1998. I got my first Neo Geo CD. And I still loved it, even though I got it late. Do you have a Neo Geo CDX? CDZ? Yeah, I have a CDZ. Now I have a CDZ. But I used to always use the top loader for the longest time. I've had 2 top loaders because my first top loader took a shit, so I sold it on eBay for parts for like $50. How many Neo Geo CD games are there? There are 98, I believe, official releases. I think there are 98, I believe. I could be wrong. There could be more, but I thought there were 98 official releases, and I have 54 or 55, I believe. You can load my top anytime you want, Sarmor. I'll keep that in mind, Slayer. I'll remember you said that. It'll come back to you someday and be like, hey, you remember that time you said that thing?
You can't say stuff like that.
But I mean, this is a family channel. I'm sorry. What are we talking about here? This is a wholesome stream. Are those English Neo Geo CD games in the English that aren't bootlegs are insanely rare? No, these are all Japanese. I don't have any US titles. They're all Japanese. All Japanese. Slayer wants an upper decker. What does that consist of? Oh, I got some donations. Pabst Open donated. He said, "Let's get this thing started." All right. Thank you so much for your donation, Pabst Open. Oh, Light Up just gave me a donation too. Holy crap. Donation hype. Thank you so much for your donation, Pabst and Light Up. Very awesome.
Same for you for Pabst.
Pabst. I saved this specifically for the $10 shot thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do a shot. Where's my tail shot glass?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm just going to do it out of the thing. Alright, I'm going to take a shot here for Pabst. Daniel Scheibuck says, drink. That's right. You know what? I'm just going to drink it out of the bottle. So here's the bottle. It's full. I'd say there's about, I don't know, maybe three shots worth. You think I should do half it?
Just do half. Oh, you did more.
Oh, I did more than that. Alright. I did more than half of that.
What is it? What are you drinking? Chaser.
Man. I remember this being a lot smoother. This is just Crown Royale.
And that bottle we bought just for Pabst.
Yeah, so that we picked that up just in case Pabst dropped the donations, because I know I like to do my shots with Pabst. Sorry, I'm trying to steal some cheese balls. I'm going to grab 2 balls and put them in my mouth right now. Delicious cheese balls. Give me a napkin. Back there. Thank you, sir. Ugh, God. Those cheese balls tasted horrible.
They're yummy.
No, but it's because I had the thing, so it's still lingering in my mouth. Oh, man, those things are gross. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. I appreciate it. That's very awesome. Oh, another thing I wanted to announce is that I'm going to do, since I don't really do the sketches anymore, remember I used to do the $10 sketches on the stream? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dedicated video game and anime art stream. So I'm going to save... I know, Daniel Scheibuck, I owe you the rest of your Cutie Honey drawing. I'm going to save that for the dedicated art stream, which I think I'm going to do Wednesday evening probably, yeah? What do you guys think about Wednesday evening for an art stream? First off, who would come to an art stream? If you guys were watching, who would come to watch an art stream? Because I'm really only going to do it if people are going to watch, you know, because I'm trying to rack up those hours. Because I don't want to take away from this show, from the time of this show to do drawings, because now they're so involved and we're always talking, you know what I mean? And I'm always showing off games. So I'd rather not take away from VGST with the art. But I'll still put it in the corner so people can see the art. We'll still put it in the corner like we do now. But I'm going to do a dedicated stream for the art. Krat says, I would. DC Rediah says, I would if that day wasn't my closing shift. Okay, so we'll vote on one day. What day? Monday is going to be a game stream, so Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday are going to be the games that I do an art stream. Krillin says, I would watch an art stream, DJ, just not all the time. No, it's going to be just once a week. I'm going to do it once a week. I'm going to do an art stream. But it's only going to be video game and anime related art. But mostly video game. I'm only throwing anime in there because people already requested anime stuff. Like Daniel Scheibuck and Randrick will request anime stuff. But I prefer to draw video game art.
Right, so what time are you going to stream?
Probably either 7 or 8. Kind of like how I do it now. It'll be in the evening. Because I work till about 5:30. So I can probably try to do it at 7. Because I know it's probably too late. So maybe 7 o'clock my time, which will be an hour earlier than I normally start these streams. Sorry. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. This episode is brought to you by Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Pepsi, I know you're watching. And Cheese Balls, Planters, I know you're watching too. They're always watching.
Drop a like.
Drop a like. Drop a like for Planters, Cheese Balls. Yeah, so I'm probably going to start them at 7. Well, if you do it at 7, I can be there, no problem. Alright, then 7 o'clock it will be. Now I have to decide what day to do it on. Either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Because Monday will be... I'm going to do a dedicated game stream on Monday. And then I'm going to do another... I'm thinking Friday I might do another game stream as well. Because I'm trying to rack up those hours, man. I want to get those 4,000 hours. And I'm only going to get there if I do stuff like lives and stuff. Because my videos are so short. I keep my videos under 10 minutes. I don't even make them like the 10-minute length of videos. So I need more lives to rack up those hours. And I kind of want to do some more drawing too. And just have an excuse to chat with you guys while I draw. What does 4,000 hours give you? It gives me super chat. So people can give me super chats. And I get to monetize my videos too. Anyone managed to get Battle Garega? I almost did, but I have the Korean one, and I haven't even opened it yet, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to pass. And I bought already 3 recent things from Limited Run. Shantae, King of Fighters, and Koihime Embu. 2 of those which I've done videos on. My last 2 videos were Limited Run games.
Well, Billy asked, how many hours you got?
How many hours you got? 3,550? Yeah, I have 3,550 right now. So I need 450 hours left still. So I still need quite a bit. What kind of work do you do? I work in network security. So like I deal with like malware and stuff for businesses. It's a good job. I like it. I enjoy it. DJ, I passed on the King of Fighters 97 for the Vita. I actually ended up double dipping and got them for both because I didn't think I would get one or the other, and I ended up getting the Vita one, and my friend managed to get me the one for the PS4, but he ordered it with Toe Jam and Earl, so it's not going to be here until Toe Jam and Earl get here, unfortunately. Mike Helk says, I play Battle Garega. I'm a gamer, not a box collector. I don't wear a man bun. Not sure what that means.
Slayer.
Nice, I'm way behind you. Huh? Double dip, yes please. Lol, I'll stop. You don't have to stop.
Who's that?
Slayer. He's on Brian Trusty's stream. You remember? He's the guy who's always talking about shutting them butts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, all you got to do is mention shutting them butts, and you remember who we're talking about.
We're like double dipping, and someone wants to have sex. You wanted the sex?
You wanted the sex? Yep, that's a thing. We were supposed to make a "You Wanted the Sex" shirt, and then we never got around to it because I've been so busy this week, man. It's been super busy.
Perhaps. I have a man bun, but it's not in my head. What?
I'm surprised. My number one fan never came back. He made like 4 accounts yesterday, and you know they're all this Nintega guy. It's the same Nintega, and he goes way back with like the PC Engine community stuff. I just want to mention it here in case you guys ever see it. He goes by Nintega or Obey the Beard, and then he has a bunch of other names he makes up. He has a history of like picking random fights with strangers on the internet that he doesn't really know, and I happen to be one of them, and I'm his current obsession right now. Dark Medina, that's right. Dark Medina, that's right. We are both Medinas too, which is funny. I remember when I first came onto the PC Engine community, people were giving me so much hate, and I couldn't understand why. I was like, hey, I'd like to buy blah, 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 and this was years ago, and they were like, no, fuck you, Medina, get the fuck out of here, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell's going on? Why are these people being so mean to me? And I figured out it was because they thought I was this other Medina, and so, you know, they were being mean to me, and then they were like, dude, I'm so sorry. One guy who I bought a box from, he was, FX Unit Yuki is garbage, dude. Sorry to say. Alright, cool, thanks. That must be him. Alright. That's funny. That stinks. Elvis, more than I'll admit. Sup, Randrick. Obey the Tenga egg. Dude, I need to get me one of those Tenga eggs. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on with the games. FX Unit Yuki would be a great Neo Geo Pocket color game. Dude, if we knew anybody who could code for the Neo Geo Pocket, maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, I need a drink. Alright, let me move Burning Rangers, because we already talked about Burning Rangers. Light up says, Saturday Night, Saru, Jack Daniels, awesome mix. Yeah. Oh, this is Crown. I don't have Jack Daniels. I like Jack Daniels, though.
Connor is on the NGPC.
So it could work. That's true.
That would be so cool, though.
What would? On the Neo Geo Pocket? Yeah, it would be
all
cool.
The consoles.
It would be cool. FX autocorrect. That's right. FX autocorrect Yuki. Corpse Flood Gaming says, hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, Corpse Flood Gaming. It's nice to see ya. Radical Reggie says, I know, right? The dude's obsessed with Sarumaru. He wants that Sarumaru D. You know, but no means no. I know sometimes no means yes, but in this case, no actually means no. That's hilarious. Alright, let's move on to the games. Next, I'm going to talk about Puyo Puyo 2, or Tsu, which is the kanji for expert. All of the Puyo Puyo games, after the first Puyo Puyo, have like puns for names. So this one is Tsu, because in Japanese, two, when you say it in English, is Tsu. And so that's the pun for this one. That's why Puyo Puyo Sun is called Sun, because San is the word for 3. And you write San in the same way for the English word sun in katakana. And that's why Puyo Puyo Sun is called sun, like the sun, but it's also a play on words for sun. Anyway, I love Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo is an amazing puzzle game series by Compile that was just a lot of fun to play. Alright, let me move these out of here because I'm running out of room. Running out of room.
Gachapon.
Is it Gachapon time?
No, put the last link for it.
Alright, Jesse just put the link for the Gachapon there, so make sure that you guys click on that link. And, we're all going to die. Alright, some more fighting games here. Let's see if I can put these. These are in no particular order. Speaking of Puyo Puyo, Puyo Puyo originally came from this series here. This is called Mado Monogatari. And all the Puyo Puyo characters are in it because this is the game they originally came from. Excuse me. Now, this is a Sega Saturn version of Mado Monogatari. The original one came out for the MSX, I believe, and like PC 98. and a bunch of Japanese computers I don't collect for. But then they released it on the Game Gear, the Mega Drive, the PC Engine, and the Sega Saturn. And then there's a weird version of the Super Famicom that's slightly different. My favorite version of Mado is on the Sega Saturn. This one, though, is highly impressive. Great music, great graphics. And if you like Puyo Puyo, you're going to like this simply because all your favorite Puyo Puyo characters are in it. And I love it. I love the Mado Monogatari series. The music that we play in the lobby comes from the Genesis version of Mado Monogatari as well. Alright. Oh man, look at this case. This case is all smashed to shit. I don't know how that happened, but this is Falcom Collection Volume 2. Last week I talked about Falcom Collection Volume 1. This one contains East 2 and some game I can't read. I don't know what this one is. I can't read it. But I only ever played, what is this called? It says it's Azteca 2. I don't know what Azteca 1 is, but East 2 is on this one. And, it's cool. Don't forget to smash that like button. Snowichi says dungeon crawlers, right? Yes! Mado Monogatari, the series is, they're dungeon crawlers. Erin made cinnamon buns for her mom. Yum! That Kirby puzzle game was not a Puyo Puyo game, but got changed for North America. It was a Puyo Puyo game, Randrick. The Kirby's Avalanche is Puyo Puyo 2 on the Super Famicom, I think it was. One of the Puyo Puyos. But it was reskinned with Kirby stuff.
Wolfie 40 ounce said, hey everyone.
Wolfie 40 ounce, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. He says haters. He knows someone's trying to call me. Who's calling me? Why is he calling me?
Who's that?
I wonder. That's fine. I'll hit him up on Facebook. I wonder if he doesn't know that I do my lives on Saturday. He's from Nerdtopia. Sweet! Awesome. Nerdtopia is a cool Facebook group where I met all the Aaron and DC Radaya from Keyboard Kitty Cat and DC Radaya. I met on that group because mutual friends were on that group, and that's how we met. That's how we met. Very cool. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's move on. The next game here is Super Robot Taisen F. The Super Robot Taisen series is a series that's been going on for a long time, back since the Super Famicom games. It's a mishmash of all the different super big robot shows all in one. Like in the cover you see like Messenger and Gundam and a bunch of other ones. Some original ones as well. Votoms, I think that is. I don't know. A bunch of Sunrise stuff, Gynax stuff. The newest ones are in English. The last 3 Super Robot Taisen games to come out now have English because I guess they realize that they have a lot of fans outside of Japan. So it's really cool to be able to get these in English subtitles. And you can get them for PS4 and the Nintendo Switch, which is cool. This one comes with a card for, I don't know who this robot is, but this is the card that came with this one. This is the final one, F Final. But it wasn't the final game because they made a bajillion ones after. They made a lot of them. Let's see here. Alright, it's time for, it's Gachapon time, guys. So let's go ahead and do the very first Gachapon thing. Let's go. Let me switch. Do we have the Gachapon thing ready?
Yeah, right here.
Alright, did you guys enter that link? Saru and I met on a bathroom of a bar. Then we had a sword fight. Yeah, Elvis won. I was drunk. He had an advantage because I get plastered easily. Alright, where's the Gachapon thing? Alright, so for those of you who are new to the channel, we give away prizes out of this Gachapon machine here. We posted a link earlier. All you have to do is click on the link and enter, and you enter to get a chance to win a prize from the Gachapon machine. So Jesse is going to go ahead and find out who our winner is for the first Gachapon prize. Who is our winner?
Our winner is...
I burped?
Kaname.
Kaname! Kaname the artist. Did he win last week? I don't remember. I feel like one. What is this?
That's an extra one that we're gonna put in.
Oh, okay. Do I put it in now?
Yeah, put it in there.
Do I shake it around?
Yes,
I'm trying to get that ball.
no, you did it last week.
Yeah, there. All right. Well, Candy May, you are the winner. You pick a number between 1 and 4. We have 400 yen in here. Pick a number between 1 and 4, and that will be your turn. But we will also see what the other ones contained, just to see what you could have won if you picked any of those other numbers. He picked 3. All right, so let's go ahead and switch to Gachapon Cam really quick here. And we're going to do the first one, just to get it out of the way now. Let's see what number 1 is. Number 1 is... What is this? Number 1 is one of those arms, ketai straps, or cell phone straps. Alright, let's see what number 2 is. Number 2 is... I don't know what this is. Another one of those arms things. Man, how many of these do we have? Here's another one. This is the main character's hand. How do we end up with so many?
Because they were only 100 yen each.
Oh, okay. So here's the next one. This is yours here. Good luck, Candy. Let's see what you get. Oh, it's a concealed one. Let's see what you won. Oh, shit.
Lucky one.
Oh, he won the big one. Candy the artist is a winner with his 3rd coin. Look at that. So Candy is the winner of the big prize. Do we want to see what he would have won if he picked 4?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what you would have won if you picked 4. 4 is another one of those arms things. God, every single one of those was an arms. Just another one of those arms keychains. We have a bunch of those apparently. Alright, sweet. So that was a good one. There's a new Maibo on the floor. I'm not sure what flavor that is.
This is what we always say. Do you want to keep it, or do you want to donate it to someone in the stream?
Alright, so I'm assuming he's going to keep it because it's the big prize. But you do have the ability to donate it if you wanted to. But here is the prize. That is the Umaibo transforming robot. You're also going to get this with some Umaibo as well. So these sticks here, you're going to get a few of these in your package as well. Just so that if you haven't had an Umaibo, you have them for a comparison. And some of these are really good. I really like some of those flavors. Awesome. Alright, so here, set this aside for Candy the artist. So now next week, we're going to decide, depending on which one has more votes, if it's Piccolo or... oh no, wait, that's for the Patreons, isn't it? No, that's a big prize giveaway, right? Yeah. Just the patrons get to pick which one it is. So next week, we will have a new big prize. And Jesse's going to bring them so we can show off. Now that that one is gone, the last one to win the big toy prize was Chris Tang, which we haven't shipped yet. I think we're going to end up bringing that with us to Game On, if you don't mind, Chris. We'll bring it with us. But if you do mind, we'll ship it to you. That's fine. But I figure since Game On is already like right around the corner, I didn't think you'd care. That reminds me, I need to check my mailbox. No, we didn't send it yet. Okay, we didn't send it, so we figure we'll just bring it with us. We will send yours, Candy May, because we're obviously not going to see you anywhere. Sure, I'll keep it. No idea what those are, but it's food, so must eat. Yes, it is food. Alright, so now that that one is gone, the next big prize is either going to be this chibi of
Aurora.
Aurora.
I have no idea.
And
Princess
Aurora? Yeah.
So
from Sleeping Beauty. Okay, so yeah, it's Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. And these are like these Japanese like chibi series of these. So this is one of them, and then the other one is Piccolo. Where's Piccolo at?
Right here.
And then this is the other one. So the patrons are going to get to pick which one goes in. This is like this gray Piccolo. I'm not sure what he's from, but it's one of those like special like figures. Daddy Piccolo. Yep.
Daddy Piccolo.
So this is it's going to be one of these two for the next big prize. There you go, Jesse. Thank you very much.
And the patrons get to decide which one.
Yep, and the patrons get to decide which big prize gets to be given away next. All right, sweet. Well, that was fun. Next contest giveaway in 1 hour from now, we will be doing the Name Your Tune, yeah? And 1 hour from now, we will be doing Name Your Tune, which Chris Tang seems to win a lot because he knows his video games. Chris Tang knows his retro stuff, which is very cool. Here, what do I do with this keyboard? Alright, let's just put you here. Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Hold on, I got it.
I almost lost it, sorry. Sorry. Oh, what is this? Is this the game? Are we just like scratching this guy up? Yeah, we are. Let's put this in here. I want to leave it out because I couldn't find the case for it.
I was hoping this fit in there. Oh, close.
Oh, it won't fit in there? That can go in one of those, the big bags, no?
Oh,
right?
You're right.
Yeah, because that. Yeah, we'll do a big bag for that one.
Like
it's flat.
Plastic, so.
Yeah, and it's plastic.
Perfect. Okay.
Awesome, man! I am having like a crazy like heat stroke right now.
All right, you want me to put up the...
My menopause is kicking in. What's it saying? Hey, bro, can you tell me? I'm live now. Alright. Who's leaving? Yeah, I'm getting hot flashes. That's what it's called. DC Radiah. Oh, and Keyboard Kitty Cat are leaving. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night, you two. Very awesome to have you in here. Alright, so let's get back into the games. Juan Castillo says is that alcohol? Is what alcohol? I need alcohol. I had some alcohol today already. I opened that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Pretty sure I opened it.
More.
It's that way, yeah. There you go. I'm like so scared. I feel like you're gonna drop that shelf. Alright, next is Street Fighter Zero. The first Street Fighter Zero for the Sega Saturn. This is arcade perfection on the Saturn. No dropped frames or anything crazy. It plays just like it should. And I think this is an alternate cover for it. Because I think there's another... Oh no, that's a... Yeah, it is. It's like a... Is it an alternate cover? Yeah, here's the original. That's what it looks like. And this is a insert with all of the moves in here. But I like to put it in as the alternate cover because I love the art. It's super anime. Super anime.
Night,
and I like it.
Krillin.
Looks good. Good night, Krillin. Thanks for stopping by. Dramatic battle drinking game. That's right. Yeah, you could. That's right. You do the dramatic battle in here.
All right, I'm
Sweet.
posting up next week's.
All right. So this link that Jesse just put in here, this is for next week's retro game giveaway. Make sure that you enter that because everybody has a chance to win. Make sure you do so because you can win some stuff, y'all. Free stuff. All right, here's a game that I got from Retro City Games, and it's an adventure game, so it's like a text adventure. It's called Himitsu something Metamol V. It's like a Bishoujo transforming magical girl blah 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 type of thing. But it's an adventure game. It's completely text based with some mini games. So there's not a whole lot of fun to be had unless you know Japanese, because then you can read what you're doing. It's admittedly Resonance of Fate 4K on Steam PC. Every time Bison throws you drink during the dramatic battle, guaranteed to light you up. Yeah, I bet. How funny. Love all the alphas. Yeah, me too, man. Alpha 2 is my favorite, though. Alpha 02 is my favorite. Alright, next is another adventure game. This one is another game that you kind of need to be able to read. This one is called Can Can Bunny Premiere. Or Prumiel. I don't know. Sometimes katakana is weird. So I'm not sure what that word is supposed to mean. But this is another adventure game. Unless you know Japanese, you're not going to have any fun. But this one is far less flashy. There isn't any cool like anime cutscenes like this one. This one at least has some eye candy with it. Alright, next one is a game that's available on PlayStation and Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn got two versions of it. This is called Melty Lancer. Melty Lancer started off as a game first, but did get an anime. It got, what do you call it? An OVA. And then this is Melty Lancer Reinforce. These are both RPG games. It's got really cool character sprites in them. And it's like it's a turn-based RPG with visual novel elements to it. Once again, it's one of those things that unless you read Japanese, you're not really going to enjoy it a whole lot. And I got these two at Beep for like $3 a piece. So I was like, yeah, sure. I'll grab it. RPGs are usually always super cheap in Japan. Super cheap. Corpseflood says, besides that, I'm blasting through arcade games like crazy on my Pandora 5S. Those are pretty cool, those Pandora boxes. Some of the emulation is kind of whack on it, but for the most part, like all the fighting games play pretty good. Some MAME stuff, though, takes a dump. Chris Tang says, Can Bunny Prumiel. I know, what does that even, what is a Prumiel? Is the sex cheap in Japan? I guess it depends. Depends on what you're looking for, probably. Was I supposed to email you guys about the retro game giveaway? Oh, Super Boo. Super Boo, what's going on with Super Boo, do you know?
Yeah, I thought...
He won last week?
Yeah, we sent him an email.
Did you not get our email? Let us know, because we sent you an email. Maybe check your spam folder.
If not, I'll
send
you a new one.
Jesse will send you another one now, just to make sure.
I'll just resend it.
He'll resend the one he sent you, so... but yes, we communicate to you via email with those. So make sure that you gave us the correct email as well. Yeah, I also got the collector, the tank figure. The beat 'em ups and the shmups on the Pandora are pretty awesome. Haven't run across any bad ones yet. That's awesome. That's cool. I bit the bullet and pre-ordered that Polymega. Do you guys know about that? The Polymega system? It plays like every game system ever. I pre-ordered one of those. And it came up to about $400 with the system and the TurboGrafx module. And it's like $40 to ship it. And I pre-ordered it. And I'm excited about it, to be honest. For me, I have every system I could possibly want and multiples of them. So it's not about... I like playing on real hardware, and I'll be able to play on real hardware, but like right now as it is, how I have it all set up for recording, it's like a mess. So if the Polymega can save me some time with just doing my videos, I think it would be good. And honestly, the emulation, I got to play it back when it was still the retro blocks. This was before the Saturn emulation was implemented, but I couldn't tell the difference, to be honest. Maybe I'm just a casual at heart or something. I don't know. I couldn't really tell the difference, but I can tell the difference. Like if I play a PC Engine game on Magic Engine, I can tell the difference with certain things, and I couldn't tell those differences with the Polymega. So I already have high hopes for it. I just hope that when they roll it out, it'll be smooth. But I have faith in it. I have faith in the product. So, damn, that sucks, Corpse Flood. It's a lot of money to pay off for car damage. Man, that just... Pap says that just steams to be a super inconvenient overpriced emulation machine. I was down when it was FPGA, but now it's just emulation. Yeah, see the thing is with FPGA, I think it was just because, you know, it's I think on an engineering standpoint, it wasn't possible to do all of the systems FPGA. So I think that's why they ended up just going with emulation. But we'll see how it plays. I think with that kind of thing, a lot of people have speculation of stuff before it comes out. But we'll just have to wait and see when the thing actually does come out and see what it ends up being. You know? It's just one of those things that... And I'm hoping to get one of the earlier units. Like, I'm hoping to get one in that first wave, because I know I talked to the guy, and he's like, if there's cancellations and stuff, hopefully I'll be able to get in that first wave, and I'll review it. I'll put it through its paces, and since I'm paying for it with my own money, I'm going to be completely honest with my review of it, you know, because I paid for it. It's not like it's going to be like an endorsed thing. It came out of my own pocket, so I'm going to be honest about how I feel about it. And honestly, the Polymega isn't made for people who, I don't know. For me, it's just a matter of convenience. Like, it'll be nice to have it in the living room, just chilling for when people come over. We can pop our real games in and play them on something convenient instead of having to hit a bunch of buttons on my Switch and then switch out SCART cables. Because I have a lot of friends who come over and we play retro games. You know, we do it a lot. A lot of them are really camera shy. Otherwise, I would go live all the time. But a lot of them don't want to be on camera, unfortunately, which makes me sad because then I can rack up those emulation hours. But honestly, I'm excited about it. Reluctant Hero says, "Good. I'm glad you bought it, Saru. I really hope you put out a good impressions video." Yeah, so I'm gonna put it through its paces and see. Oh, do I got more trolling? Man, how many accounts are you gonna make, dude? You already made an account impersonating someone else.
It's like this Space Arcade. It kind of sucks. You really have the man. It's Sorry Lover channel.
Bean Soup, thanks, man. He keeps coming back tonight. I know, he's super obsessed lately. I don't know what it is. He took a break. I think, well, everyone...
on here so we get more watch hours.
Everyone needs a vacation, right? That's true, yeah, we do. The thing is, like, he is helping with the videos, so even if he dislikes my videos, it shows engagement. And YouTube doesn't care if you like or dislike. They just want to see the engagement happen. So, thanks, there, buddy. As long as you're watching it, that's good. Daniel Schreibuck's going to bed. Good night, Daniel Schreibuck. Thanks for stopping by, man. He wants your my Deke pick so bad. Yeah, we'll have to do a whole scandal where I send pictures of my dong. Redrick says, "Hey, David, your mom said it's time for bed, man. You're past your hour now." It's funny because I think he does live with his mom. Alright, let's get to more Saturn games. This one's got some anime titles. This one is called Pukumpa on the Sega Saturn. Super bright all of a sudden. This one's got some really cute girls in it. And the game is actually really fun. Like, I enjoy playing this game. It plays kind of like Columns. It's a match 3 type puzzle game with some unique elements to it. But the game is fun, and I feel like nobody really played this game. It was super cheap too. I got it for like 20 bucks in Japan at A2, and it's probably cheaper now too. Intrigue Gaming is in the house. What's up, Intrigue Gaming? Thanks for stopping by. Chris Tang says, "Any commentary on the Pro Jared situation? Did you get a subscriber surge?" No. I try not to talk about like YouTube drama stuff. I don't think I've talked about it ever, actually. I don't even like to talk about trending news on the channel, to be honest. And that's probably why my subscriber count is not the highest, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the growth, considering I don't talk about things that are trending on my channel. Chris says, "Sorry, someone said dick pic, and I couldn't not think about Bro Jared." That's so funny. My friend gave me a Kirby shirt for my birthday, and he put that picture of Pro Jared holding his thing with his face superimposed on his thing. Dude, we were all laughing so hard at that. It was hilarious. Let's see. The only thing I don't understand is I heard he had a girlfriend. Yeah, he does have a girlfriend. He met her when she was 16. And I know that because he was shunned from like the PC Engine community, so there's a lot of talk about him from 10 years ago. The only thing is that most other people ignore him, and I kind of give him some attention, but only because it's entertaining. It's entertainment! Colin says, "I'm here." Yes, you are here. He has arrived. Colin is here, everybody, so shut up. He's making his grand entrance right now. Alright, let's talk about some more games. This one is an interesting one. I got this one for 200 yen at Beep. I haven't even gotten it open. I have played this before, though. Grand Chaser. It's like a 3D polygonal, what do you call it? Like a, kind of like Wipeout, sort of. Not as good of a game, but it's not bad. Especially not for $2, you know? For $2, it's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna open it. Man, I got super hungry all of a sudden, man. Oh, here he goes. Oh, yeah, this guy is also homophobic, by the way. Alright, let's see what's in here. In here. I just wanted to open it just to see what's in it. That's what the CD looks like. Maybe I'll play it. I'll have to do a stream of a bunch of these weird, like, obscure games. I wish I had not seen Pro Jared cosplaying as Sailor Mercury, though. I know, right? He just ruined Sailor Moon. Ruined! Superboost says, just check my email, and I'm not seeing an email from y'all. We might need to verify what your email address is.
Yeah, what's your email?
Yeah, well, you probably shouldn't post it
here.
publicly.
Send me an email right here.
Yeah, just tell them to email, like, the FXU Yuki email or something. YT News channels recycle the same crap you could read on gaming sites. Don't watch Spawnwave or RGT85 nearly as much anymore. I used to watch them back in the day, but it's all the same stuff that I already read on Kotaku first, you know, or, you know, Silicon Era, or not Silicon Era, any of those other gaming news sites. So, I don't know. Manjimaru99 is here. What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Randrick says, hey, David, how's your channel? Still enjoying your 30 subs? It's funny. Corpsela says, I dressed up as Sailor Moon for a Halloween scavenger hunt at work. That's hot. Superboost says, I'm glad I never got a Twitter account with all this stuff going on. Yeah, Twitter's another place with a bunch of drama. Alright, let's move on. I'm just making a goddamn mess right now with all this shit. I can't close this. Why can't I close you, thing? Alright, here we go. Next one is more Japanese puzzle game action. This one is Tokimeki Memorial Taisen Puzzle Dama, which is Tokimeki Memorial Battle Puzzle Balls, I think. I think that's what Puzzle Dama means, is puzzle balls. And the Taisen Puzzle Dama is a Konami series of puzzle games. And they take the same game and they reskin it with different things. So different Konami things. There's also one for Twinbee, which I bought recently. I haven't played yet. I might just stream that one. But there is a Twinbee one of this same series. And I really like the... Tokimeki Memorial actually got two puzzle games in this style. One where they're wearing nothing but bathing suits. And that was the second one. But this one was the first one. And I like it a lot. It's got the Tokimeki Memorial opening song in this game, so it's cool. And I love puzzle games. Me and Reggie were talking about doing you know how we're doing those videos together where it's like, what's going on with my hat? Sorry, my hat's all weird. Where we do like 4 or 5 like hidden gems or unknown games or whatever you want to call them. One of them is going to be about puzzle games. This Wednesday I think he's uploading another one that's fighting games, and then we're doing action games, and then we're doing puzzle games. And that's every other Wednesday on his channel. Let's see here. Corfla said it was hot. Randrick says, oh, he's talking to Intrigue Gaming. Manjimana says, what would you recommend as a good place to get Japanese Saturn games other than Japan? Oof, I don't know, because I get my games, I get them all either from eBay or from people in Japan. So if you get them from like I'll do like Yahoo auctions through a proxy service. I use 2 different proxy services. One of them is called Buyee, which is kind of expensive, but it's more convenient. And the other one I use is Zen Market. And Zen Market is usually cheaper to get stuff from. And Zen Market, what they have better over Buyee is that they do consolidation for free. So if you buy a bunch of stuff, they'll consolidate everything for free. But yeah, proxy services are a good way to get games cheaper than eBay. Sometimes, because then when you factor in shipping and then fees to buy the item, sometimes it's almost easier just to get it on eBay. Unless it's like a high ticket item, then you want to get it from a proxy service. Okay, this CD ended, so let me put in something else. Let me put in something else. I'm also putting a random PC Engine game. It's always PC Engine games with me. With the music. With the music. I don't know what I want to listen to. We're going to listen to Fatal Fury 2. I know I keep listening to Fatal Fury 2, but you know what? Fatal Fury 2 is one of my favorite Neo Geo games, man. It was when Fatal Fury first got playable, and it introduced all these new characters. And in my opinion, it was just one of the games that was a really good contender against Street Fighter 2, was Fatal Fury 2. And I actually like Fatal Fury 2 more than Special, but only because I have nostalgic reasons for liking 2 over Special. I will never forget getting Fatal Fury Special when I was a kid. Not a kid, but I was 14 years old when I got it. I had that game, he says. Do you have an arcade card too? So, just send one as confirmation so you can send the email to me now. Yep. Awesome.
I just did.
Kenny says, what was that music they wanted you to play before? What was that music they wanted? What music? Oh, somebody... I don't remember now. Sorry. I'm old and I forget stuff. It was $120 though. Jesus. Wait, what was $120? The PC Engine one? Not this, right? Because this is like $10 now. I bought this back in the day for like $60 though, because I bought it through a friend who had a game store back in the day. Oh, the arcade card. Dang, 120 New Zealand monies or US monies? Because I just bought one for like $50. Because I'm gonna send. I'm putting together a special box for the Radical one. Damn, that's a lot of money. Woo, it's a lot. No, the actual arcade card to play the games. I think I paid like $45 for the game. Oh, gotcha. Yikes. This is the third. I've bought this game already like 4 times. Because I bought the original one back in the day for $60. And then I bought it a couple more times for like $10, and I just gifted it to people. My friend George, I gifted him an arcade card with Fatal Fury 2, so that he had an arcade card game to play. But as far as I know, he hasn't even played it yet. So I just thought he might like that. I have Fatal Fury 1 real bout in AES. Kid Shoryuken is here. He says, "The fuck is up?" What's up, Kid Shoryuken? Thanks for stopping by. Kid Shoryuken is an awesome fellow. Alright, let's get back to the Saturn games. Oh, yeah! We got your box yesterday? Or the day before yesterday? We got your box. But I'm going to open it. What does that say? That says something. Somebody pledged. It's so small I can't see it. It'll pop up here. Thank you so much for the donation. Why isn't it popping up here? For me to see. It popped up for everybody else, though. Give me a Kid Shoryuken's box really quick. It's right there, right behind you. Right there. I just want to show it. Okay, good. I was wondering when that thing would get here. So, I got a box here from Japan, from Kid Shoryuken. From Mr. Jimmers. And I'm going to do this. This is going to be a video, because I did a video of this first one. So, I'm going to do a video of this one as well. It's just more stuff from the Neo Geo shop.
Someone joined our Patreon.
Oh, sweet! And John Kratz is on it. Look at John Kratz. Oh, that's what that was. No wonder I didn't see it. That's awesome. Thanks so much for joining. Juan Castillo joined our Patreon. Thank you so much for joining. Now, the Saru crew is 22 people strong. Very awesome. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Alright, next game. Really quick here. Anime Girls in a Box. Yes. Actually, those are... some King of Fighters girls are in there because I wanted the King of Fighters gachapons, and I had Jim get them. Gundam Rush Gaming. Awesome. Alright, so next we're going to talk about Darkstalkers. This one doesn't have a back because this one was the version that came with the 4 meg RAM cart, I believe. Or I lost it. I don't know. But this disc is probably scratched. No, it's not too bad. I thought it was going to be scratched all to hell. But this is an amazing game. If you have the 4 meg RAM card, it is arcade perfection. And it's just so good. Monkey says, no prob, just wanted to support your brother. Thanks, dude. Fist bump. But yeah, this game is awesome. Very awesome. Definitely check it out. Speaking of awesome Capcom games that require that 4 meg RAM card, the next one I'm going to talk about here is Dungeons and Dragons Collection. I got this using a proxy service, and I think I won it in an auction that nobody was really watching, I'm guessing, because I got it for 40 bucks, unless that's what it goes for in Japan. I don't know, but I got it for 40. I won it for probably less, actually, because I won it for 3,750 yen for this. But after shipping and stuff, I ended up paying like 50 altogether for this one, and I got it like with the cheapest shipping. So yeah, this ended up being like 50 bucks altogether for it, and I'm super happy to have it because I've always wanted an original. I always used to play a copy game of this, and now I have the real one. Weirdo guy says, "What's up, Saru? Talking Jap Saturn games tonight. Do you have Steam Hearts?" No, I don't have Steam Hearts. I want Steam Hearts so bad. I really do. Steam Hearts on the Saturn. It also came out on the PC Engine, but the Saturn version is so much better than the PC Engine version. But I mean, obviously so, right? Because the Saturn is more powerful, and the Supers are more impactful on Steam Hearts. And the story to Steam Hearts is like ridiculous, you guys. The PC Engine one though does show more. Like, you can actually see like nipples and stuff on the PC Engine version. Weirdo guy says, me too, I had the PCE one, but I want the Saturn one. The Saturn one is definitely a better game as far as the gameplay goes, but the cinematic scenes are better on the PC Engine, I believe. They cut out a bunch of stuff for the Saturn one, just like they did with Variable Geo. TGL made both of those, and they cut out a bunch of stuff from Variable Geo on the Sega Saturn as well. They even covered like their underwear on Variable Geo. It's like, why cover the underwear? It's not like her junk is showing, you know what I mean? But they did. They covered up their underwear shots for some dumb reason. Play that on stream. Play what on stream? Which one? Dungeons and Dragons? I will. I think my next stream might be a Saturn stream. Well, I'm going to do PS4 stream, but the next time I do a console stream is going to be on the Saturn.
We got it, Super Boo.
Super Boo, we got your email. Mark the Martian is here. Dancing Martians. Kid Sure You Can says, no nips in the Saturn version. Weird. Yeah, they're like, they show them, but then like the nips are completely gone, so it just looks weird. John Kratz says, I'm an adjective.
Thanks, John Kratz, for helping us tonight.
Yeah, dude, Kratz, thank you so much for being on it. Especially with the hate parade that we got with our one friend. So funny how one guy can be so crazy, right? How about a Dreamcast stream? Yeah, we should do. I have a Dreamcast, that upscaler. We should do a Dreamcast stream. You know, I don't have a whole lot of Dreamcast games. Well, I have a lot of US games also, but I have very few imports. I have maybe about 15 imports, but I have a whole book of US games that are disc only that I could play. Alright, let's get back to the games. The next game, this one is like a weird like rhythm game. This one is Amuro Namie's Digital Dance Mix. And Amuro Namie is she is like the Japanese pop queen. Kind of like a Madonna, or I don't know who I could compare Amuro Namie to, but Amuro Namie, the first single CD I ever bought when I was a kid was an Amuro Namie CD for a song called Body Feels Exit. And I tried to play this like 2 years ago, and I got mad copyright claims and strikes and all kinds of stuff when I tried to play this on stream, so I guess I'm never going to play it. Because Avex Tracks, they're on it when it comes to like copyright stuff. But it's got like Amuro Namie right here. And I love her music, especially her stuff from the 90s.
Holy crap, their faces on there?
Yeah.
Oh crap, never mind, sorry.
Huh?
I was thinking of another game.
Oh, were you? Yeah, this is Amuro Namie. Gundam Red says the ladies.
You got a ton
The
of comments.
ladies. Cyndi Lauper. Nah, she's more like a maybe Janet Jackson. That's what I would compare her more to Janet Jackson
You gotta keep going
than
up.
Madonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss shit? Gundam Russ says she's hot. Kid Sure You Can says, that guy was trolling, but he said my channel is better than yours. So he's not all that bad, I guess. Let's go. Show us the Dreamcast games right now. I'm going to Dreamcast high. I could show you the Dreamcast games, but let's get through the Saturn games. Otherwise, I'm going to end up doing another week of Saturn games. Actually, we'll probably just do Dreamcast games next week. Is what we'll do. Alright, the next game I'm going to show you is Martian Successor Nadesco. And Martian Successor Nadesco, this is based on an anime of the same name. And this is a good anime. The game, though, is kind of hard to play unless you know some Japanese. It's a command-based adventure game. But this anime, I love this anime. It's a good show. It's a lot of fun. I have that one, says Colin. Cool. Which one? Nadesco? Yeah, Nadesco is one of those games that you definitely need to know some Japanese to play to enjoy it. Alright, next game. Speaking of anime titties, this is Suchi Pai. Anyone who's been watching my channel for any period of time probably knows that I love the Suchi Pai games. I have almost all of them for console, and I'm missing a few. This one is illustrated by Kenichi Sonoda. This one comes with a bunch of stuff. It comes with a music CD, a game CD. There's like a bunch of discs in here, but it's a Mahjong game with some extra stuff in it. This one comes with a cool art book with artwork by fans. They compiled like a bunch of fan artwork for this one. And this one isn't super explicit. This one is more suggestive. Only Suchi Pai 2, I think, actually showed like breasts. But this one doesn't. Even though it does have an 18, it has a yellow label, so it might. Admittedly, I haven't gotten through this one because this one is actually a recent purchase. So I haven't had a chance to go through it yet. But I love this series a lot. And it's the only reason why I've ever even played a Mahjong game was this series. Otherwise, I'd never play a Mahjong game because I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Comments! Hey, that was the game named after me. Martian Successor. That's right, Martian. Mark, you're our favorite Martian. Colin says, I need a follow-up game to that. To what, Nadesco? Did Nadesco have more than one? Teddy stream on X Hamster. I know, we should move it over to X Hamster for the titty stream. Oh, cool! You're on your lunch break. That's awesome. All right, let's get through some more games. This next one here, this is a puzzle game based on like an old manga anime thing that I think was like for adults. It's called Tensai Bakabon Susume Bakabons, which is Genius Dummy Bon Recommended Dummy Bonds. I don't know, but it's a puzzle game, and it's quirky. I like puzzle games too, so I'll buy almost any puzzle game. Really, I like it. I like puzzles. And speaking of puzzle games, we got some more. This is called Popoito Hebereke. Hebereke was Sunsoft's own mascot character, and I believe there was an NES game that featured these characters. It was called like Fortopia or something like that. I don't know, but in Japan it's just called Sugoi Hebereke. Sugoi! And then this one is Popoito Hebereke, and this one is a puzzle game, and it's got these characters. I don't remember what the NES rendition of this is called, but you get to pick like the different characters. Euphoria, that's what it's called. Euphoria. What did I say? I said Fortopia. Euphoria, that's what it was called for the NES. But yeah, that was Sunsoft's mascot back when Sunsoft cared about that sort of thing. They don't really do a whole lot now. They're around, but they don't do a whole lot. All right, next game. Colin says, and got an Australian release. Did it really? That's cool. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I can't read this, but this is Tengai Makyo, the Fourth Apocalypse. This is a Tengai Makyo game, the Far East of Eden series. This one takes place in a fictional version of America, so the map is all kind of wonky because all the Tengai Makyo games take place in like fictional versions of the place that they're supposed to represent. The original Tengai Makyo series takes place in a land called Japan, and it's like a retelling of stories that took place in the land of Japan, and then this one takes place in fictional America. So the map is all kind of weird, and I haven't beat this game. If you're asking me if I beat this one, I haven't beat it. I've got about 20 hours on the PSP version. Oh, I do have it for PSP as well, but I'll probably play it on the Saturn someday. It's got some interesting characters too. Beautiful artwork. I love the artist for Tengai Makyo. Let's lower that just a bit. Alright.
Martian, read the comments, got a lot of comments.
A lot of comments. I have the Dreamcast, which is the weird strategy game. Oh, for Nadesco? I didn't know there was a Dreamcast version of it. Now I gotta get it. Superboo says their name is still on the Blaster Master Zero games. Yes, they did supervision for that one. They didn't actually do any development for Blaster Master Zero. But they're still around, so they did like they did oversee Inti Creates on the release of Blaster Master Zero and Blaster Master Zero 2. So they probably helped with, who knows, I don't know what their involvement was. Cool, yeah, we can do that. Mark, I would love to collaborate with Saru. Let's do it. Gundam Russ, you like a lot of the same types of games. We could easily do one. We can do it. We can put it on your channel. It'll be awesome. Blaster Master Zero is awesome. It sure is, man. I love it. I haven't played the second one yet, and it's like $10. I need to get on that shit. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I need to do it. I need to get it. All right, did I miss anyone's comments? Let me go back here. Nope. I think I'm good. I think I got it all. Sweet. If I did miss any comments, I'm sorry. Yep, and the sequel too. Cool. Alright. Next one is, I can't read those kanjis. It says something something mono mono. Boken Katsugeki mono mono. This is a weird RPG. It's like an action RPG with random generating like dungeons and stuff. So like it changes every time. I tried playing it. It feels kind of like a cheaply made game, but I got it for super cheap. It was like 200 yen. So I grabbed it anyway just to fluff up the collection. Just to fluff up. Oh, this one I got at Retro City Games. I mentioned this one earlier. The Tokimeki Memorial puzzle game. This one is Tokimeki Memorial Forever With You. It comes in this really nice like paper sleeve case. And then here's the game on the inside. Now they made a bajillion Tokimeki Memorial games. There were 4 in the mainline series, but the original cast, this is this cast. It's like a side, what do you call those? A side game? Spin-off game of the original Tokimeki Memorial. And it's got cute girls in it. I like Shiori Fujisaki. She's the main girl. I really like her a lot in that game. Alright, Jesse just posted the link to next week's contest. Make sure that you guys click on that for the chance to win a free game. Alright.
That's IGA's first game, I think.
Which one? That's IGA's first game. Which one? This one? Oh, IGA's Iga. Sorry, he's talking about the guy who made Bloodstained. That's right, yes. That's right. Iga is he worked on Tokimeki Memorial. Chris Tang he's still here. He was the one who actually told me about that. But yes, Iga worked on the first one for PC Engine. He worked on the PC Engine Tokimeki Memorial. I don't know if he did anything with Forever With You, but he did work on the original one, which is funny. And so did the other Konami guy. What was his name? The guy who worked on Snatcher, Kojima. I think Kojima also worked on Tokimeki Memorial, which is funny. And Tokimeki Memorial really started the dating sim boom. Started with the Tokimeki Memorial series. So the more you guys know, not that any of you guys are playing any dating sim games. I don't know, you might be. I'm gonna open this one. This next one here is Tenshi Muyo. This one is called Tenshi Muyo Ryo-Oki. Some sort of special like CD-ROM. But this one has an 18+ red label on it. So there are definitely anime titties here, guys.
Red says Toki Titties Memorial.
Toki titties, yeah. There are no titties in Tokimeki Memorial, but this Tenchi Muyo one probably does because the main character, Ryoko, she likes to be naked a lot. She likes to be naked all the time. She flies around naked. She runs around the house naked. So I assume this has an 18 plus red label because of it. Which is funny. Super funny. Let me open it because I want to see what's in it. Oh, nothing. It's just game and CD, so nothing spectacular. I just lost the registration card. I'm a fan of this anime, by the way. Tenchi Muyo was one of those awesome, like, niche animes that you would watch only if you were in the know back in the early 90s. Yeah, Ryoko would run around naked all the time in the show. Xbox Brad says, I love that anime. Yeah, it's so good. It's one of those classic animes. Radrick says, playing a Tokimeki Memorial today would be weird. Girls are like 15? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the girls are young in Tokimeki Memorial. But it's not like they do anything. It's just like dating, I guess. But you do kind of put yourself in the shoes of the main character. Here's another one they got from Mandarake. Another Tenchi Muyo game right here, which is cool. I found Tenchi to be too incesty for my taste. Oh yeah, that's right. If you consider that Ayeka and Tenchi kiss, and Ayeka is technically Tenchi's great aunt. Yeah, so Ayeka, the girl in the purple hair,
Yes.
and they end up like kissing and they're like naked in front of each other a lot. They're actually related by blood, but they're like far detached, you know, like this. They're distant cousins. Or whatever. Would it be distant cousins? Or a distant nephew?
Well,
I don't know.
Elfin Live, one of the cousins was in love with the main character.
That's true. I don't know. Japan likes to do a whole lot of cousin fucking in their stuff. I don't know. Japan's all about fucking your cousins. Incest is best. Put your cousin to the test. Anyway, this Tenchi Muyo game is a yellow label. So there might be mild nudity in this one, since it's a yellow label game. This one, I don't know. I haven't played this one. I don't know what this one is, to be honest. This one says it's it's an adventure game, is what this one is. Okay, so I don't know. I'll try it out sometime. We're gonna be done with all the games quick. We might just be able to talk about the Saturn games.
Playing and Tokimeki Memorial.
I read that. Tenchi is on my list. I gotta watch. Yeah, Tenchi is good. Tenchi is one of those good shows. I loved. There were 3 different shows in like alternate universes. Actually, there were more, but from the main series, it was like Ryo Oki, and then Tenchi Universe, and then 13 years later, they restarted Ryo Oki. So technically, it's just 2 different in the main series. And then there's the 3rd series was Tenchi in Tokyo, which is another alternate universe series. And then there was Tenchi GXP and all kinds of stuff. Kid Shoryuken says, damn Japan, who do you think you are with all the cousin fucking Alabama?
I said they
funny.
have a whole game show that's about incest.
What? No, did they really? That's kind of disturbing. I thought they were brother and sister, Ayeka and Tenchi. No, they're like
Yes,
they're like distant cousins, I'm guessing.
She is his great aunt because his grandfather is his brother.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so she's his great aunt. So Tenchi Muyo's incest is okay.
Gotta make the Sailor Scouts cousins for censorship.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they were like super lesbians. And then the Sailor Star Scouts were hermaphrodites. They were hermaphrodites. But in the US one, they just made them different characters entirely. They were all twins or something. I don't know. Something dumb.
Randrick said, I've been meaning to ask you Star Marvel.
Did you catch the 80 Police series that is set in the world of Bubbling Crisis? I did see some 80 Police. I haven't watched all of them. I really should watch them all at some point. And then there was a reboot around the same time that they rebooted 2040, which I did watch and didn't like. And I didn't like 2040 either. I didn't like how 2040 ended. And it just left me with more questions. Law sounds like the ambiguously gay duo. Yeah, kinda, except that they were lesbian girls. And they were like clearly lesbians. Actually, Sailor Moon also had gay characters right off the bat because the main guy, they changed Zoisite. Zoisite was a woman in the Japanese, in the US one, and then in Japan it was a male, and they would kiss and stuff, so they had to change it because obviously they weren't going to have dudes kissing on children's television. So they changed that for sure. Sarma says, I'm a noob. The only anime I've fully seen is Dot Hack Sign. Oof, I couldn't stomach the Dot Hack series at all, games or anime. I just couldn't do it. I was bored like less than halfway through. Here's another game. I can't read the title of that, but I got this for 100 yen at a book off. Not sure what it is, some adventure game. But it was $1, so I just grabbed it. All the other games that I have are kind of... Ooh, some more digital pinball. I kind of like video pinball. The TurboGrafx 16 got me into like video pinball game. So there are some choice video pinball games I like. Some of my favorites are Devil's Crush. The Pokemon Pinball on Game Boy. I love the first Pokemon Pinball. And then the next one here is the Necronomicon. This is a video pinball game on the Sega Saturn. This is a lot of fun. There's no pictures of it, but it's made by the same people who made the other video pinball game that I showed off. And this one also has like 4 boards, one of them being a bonus board. Russ says, have you ever played Jockey Crush on Super Famicom? Yes, I did play Jockey Crush, and I kind of want to get Jockey Crush. That's actually made by the same, it's made by Naxat, right? Naxat makes Jockey Crush. I do want to get it. And then here's one by Ocean, of all people. And this one is another video pinball. True Pinball. This one also has 4 different boards that you can play on. This one is kind of okay. It's not as good. I like this one better. But this one also has like a rock soundtrack that's pretty cool that I really like. Soundtrack is pretty good. It's got like rock tunes that are pretty cool. Russ says, I might happen to have an extra loose copy. It will be in your next box. Oh my god, Russ, you're too good to me, man. That reminds me, a bunch of the stuff that Russ gave me, almost all of it's going back in the box too. We're gonna add it. This is one of the things that I just happened to have. This one came in Russ's box. If you look at the very first video, I called it Stuff You Send Saru. Russ sent me a box of stuff. This is Earth Defense Force 3. This is going in the box as well. But he gave me a bunch of stuff that's going to go in that box for you guys. Yeah, and then this is some more stuff. Like this is like some strategy game. This is going in the box. I'm not sure what this is. It looks cute, but I'm throwing that in. I'm putting in pretty much everything except those keychains. I'm going to keep the keychains, and I'm probably going to keep this Gulliver Boy, but everything else I'm going to put in there. Like this Takeshi's Castle for the Famicom, that's going to get thrown in the box. So I thank Russ for that, because now I have a bunch of stuff to put in the box. So thank you very much, Russ, for the stuff. If you do send me Jackie Crush, I might end up keeping that one, because I don't have it. But all the other stuff that came in that box, that's going to be... Yeah, we're going to update it tonight. So for whoever wins tonight might want to wait to see what we put up there. I want to win that strategy game. Love strategy games. Yeah, it's like that one's a military strategy game for the Super Famicom. So if you have a Super NES, you can play it as long as you've chipped off the little plastic pieces in your Super Nintendo.
That's the
you
link
can.
For the video game contest for next week.
Yeah, and that one's gonna. Which one? That link?
The link
Okay, so that's the link for the video game contest. Make sure you click on that to win a free game.
I don't know. Did you read Super Boost? Is the Kirby Pinball game on Game Boy any good?
Kirby Pinball. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have it, or unless I just showed that off. Did I?
No.
Was that one of the games? I didn't see. I don't have the Kirby Pinball game. I haven't played it.
Weird Guy says, "What was the name of the Naughty Columns game?"
There's a Naughty Collins game? I don't remember, but Sakura Wars has a Collins game on the Saturn that I talked about last week. And I think one of my Patreons wanted me to do a video. It was either Randrick or Reluctant Hero wanted me to do. I think I want to say it was Reluctant Hero wanted me to do a stream of the Columns games. But I might actually end up talking about the Dreamcast games I have for import, guys.
So See you later, Lucas.
because we went through them pretty quick. Oh, Lucas was here. I didn't even see. Hey, I'm heading to bed. Doing scuba certs all weekend and gotta be out there at 6:45 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, man. You better get some sleep, dude. Have a great stream, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. He's such a cool dude. I know him in person. He's cool. He's a cool dude. Actually, I know a lot of you guys in person in here.
Who's the one who gave us the...
Yeah, so Lucas, or Gamer's Life, he was the one who gave us this Japanese Aurora to give away for you guys. He won it in Toreba, which is cool. Very cool of him. It's cool that I'm getting stuff to give away back to you guys from other people, which is awesome. Sarimaru, I want you to do a stream of the Twinbee puzzle game on Saturn. Oh, it's on the PS1. You want me to show you? I'll grab it really quick. You sleepy? You sleepy,
I slept like over 12 hours today last night.
Oh, where is it? Where are you, Twinbee puzzle? Twinbee, where are you?
While you guys wait, there's the video game contest link again if you guys want to sign up.
Yeah, click on that link. I found it. Alright, so remember when I was saying that Konami had a bunch of those Taisen Pazurudama games? Here's the Twinbee. This is Twinbee Taisen Pazurudama. And, or Puzzle Balls. It's got all the Twinbee characters. And you can play them. And I love Twinbee. It's so cool. Yeah, so I'll do a stream of this. And it's funny because I also got... if you guys like Puzzle Bobble, I have a Psychic Force Puzzle Bobble game. This one's called Psychic Force Puzzle Taisen. And it's basically a puzzle game with all of the Psychic Force characters in the style of Puzzle Bobble. So if you like Puzzle Bobble, this is Puzzle Bobble with Psychic Force characters. I might just have to do a PS1 puzzle game stream. I might just have to do that. I love puzzle games. They're so much fun. Like Japanese puzzle games. It is almost time. Alright, let me talk about these next games really quick. And then we're going to do the next... Name Your Tune. We're going to do Name Your Tune next. Alright, the next Saturn game I'm going to talk about is Toshinden S on the Saturn. This is just a worse version of Toshinden than what we saw on the PlayStation. It's got some cool art, and it does differ because if you see here, it has like character interactions between them, but the 3D is gross, the sound effects are not as good, and it's alright. It's okay. Do you have the RPG Twinbee game that is on the PlayStation? No, I want it! I want it. I tried to buy it, but the guy who I bought it from sold it. So I had bought it from a store, and then he emailed me. He's like, "Oh, this game is sold out. Sorry." And then he shipped out my stuff, and I was like, "Oh man, I really wanted it. I don't have it, but I want it. I want to get it." I would definitely stream that though, because it's an easy game to play. So I would definitely want to stream that Puzzle Bobble. What the fuck am I talking about? Twinbee RPG game. 4 likes until 40. Oh, come on, guys. If you haven't liked it, please like the video. It helps me. It helps Saru out. It helps me get to the moon. You guys want me to get to the moon, don't you? It's my homeland. It's where I belong.
Next to Mark the Martian.
Next to Mark the Martian. Mark the Martian lives on Mars. And I want to return to the moon. I think that's all my Saturn games, guys. Alright, so this is the last of the Saturn games that I have. This was X-Men vs. Street Fighter. The very first import that I got with the 4 meg RAM cart. This was arcade perfection when I got it. And I was the envy of all my friends at the time because this was still pretty hot. It was still pretty hot in the arcade when it came out. And this one doesn't have a back because it came with the 4 meg RAM cart in a clear case. There was nothing in it but the game and in a big box. One more. Colin switched to his gaming YouTube account. I helped. You did help. Thank you, Colin.
One more.
Thank you, Colin. You are a friend.
Rendrick says, "You want to ruin the moons?"
I want to ruin the moon. Tokyo is not enough. I can't just ruin Tokyo. I need to ruin the moon. Speaking of which, I am wearing the Ruin Your Tokyo shirt right here. This is the beautiful Ruin Your Tokyo shirt. This is my most popular shirt by far. You can get it down in the link in the description, and proceeds help the channel out. And usually I like to keep my prices low on the shirts, but the print quality is really good on this shirt. It looks really nice, but I keep the prices to the shirts low so that people can get them easily, and it helps out. And also, if you purchase a shirt, if you send me a picture of your t-shirt, of you wearing your t-shirt, you can even crop it at your neck if you want, but I will enter you in a special giveaway for people who buy my shirts. I'm doing a raffle for those people who bought shirts, and you guys will also win various prizes as well. We're going to do that next month. Throw a shirt link out, please. Yes, put in, can you grab, it's in the description, so if you want to just grab it really quick and just paste it in the thing, that would be awesome. 40 likes, woohoo! Very awesome. Weirdo Guy says, any updates on the FX Unit Yuki hats? No, because I'm a slacker. We were supposed to get more ordered, but right now we're dealing with the Dreamcast stuff. So as soon as we get the Dreamcast game out of the way, we should be getting those. At this point, it looks like we're probably going to get them around the 20th. Let me see here. When is the 20th? 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we're probably going to be getting them around the 20th or the 21st, depending on how quickly they get here, because we're going to have them shipped. Though we might be able to just pick them up. We'll see. We might get them on the 20th.
You better not enter me. Oh,
we're going to... You better not enter me. We're going to enter you. We're going to enter you gently at first. We're going to make direct eye contact. You and me, Kid Shoryuken. Very gentle. Russ says, cool, I pre-ordered the DC version. Yay! That's awesome. Thank you so much for pre-ordering that, man. I really appreciate it.
DC version, we're going to have to do the Kickstarter people first.
Yeah, so DC version, we're doing the Kickstarter people first, but we're going to try to crank that out that first week.
We're going to try to have
I will help.
Over and
yeah, we're gonna slam. We're going to slam those Dreamcast versions and get them out as fast as we can. John Kratz says, love the shirt. I want a shirt with your logo or name at Sarumaru. Oh, with the Sarumaru logo on it? The Sarumaru logo is pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I could do a logo with it. It's got the little pixel monkey next to my name. I'll do that. I'll put it up. I didn't think anybody would want it with just Sarumaru. I do have Retro Japan logo on there, but I didn't. What are we talking about? No problem. So much for family-friendly channel, huh? Yeah. That's just the ongoing joke. This channel is nowhere near family-friendly. Does my cat count? Does your cat count? Did your cat like the stream too? Does your cat have a YouTube account? If it does, your cat should stream. I would watch your cat stream. That would be awesome. Are you giving cardboard? Yeah, so Jesse cuts a bunch of cardboard out for the game. So basically this is how it works. Like, he'll cut a bunch of cardboard and he'll put the game between cardboard, and then he wraps it in bubble wrap, and then he puts it in an envelope. Jesse single-handedly ships all the stuff by himself. So I'll have to help him, and we'll probably enlist the help of some friends to ship those Dreamcast ones to people so that we can get those out as quickly as possible, because I have a feeling that we're probably gonna need to order more Dreamcast games. I think we didn't anticipate a lot of people wanting them. We're gonna have to do another run, because we did like a run of 500. I think they're gonna go quick because we have 200 backers, right? Like 200 or how many are going to backers?
134 for backers.
134.
145. Sorry.
145 are going to backers, and then we pre-ordered. How many pre-orders did we sell?
We got like 200.
We sold 200 pre-orders?
200, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to need to make more. I didn't think we sold that many. Well, shit, Joe. Pay Jesse extra for his hard work. Oh, Jesse gets paid. He got a paid trip to Japan. But yeah, he gets paid.
With food.
With food. With treats. He gets paid with treats. Alright, that was all the Saturn games. So now we are doing the Name Your Tune. It's Name Your Tune time. Alright, since we are doing Sega Saturn games,
Turn off.
we should have started off with Name Your Tune, huh? Alright, let me lower this for a second. I'm going to look for some Sega Saturn.
Okay.
Sega Saturn. Sega Saturno. I don't want to make it too easy. Who all is here still? Who all is ready for Name That Tune? Name that tune! Name that tune, bitches! Where's Reggie at? I'm Sarumaru, and this is my channel, bitches. That's gonna be one of my intros one of these days, and it's gonna take him by storm. All right. Reluctant Hero says, I'm pretty sure I got my DC Yuki pre-order in before the 100 sold out. Yeah, the first, we did it first 100 pre-order. Those will also go out right after the Kickstarter people. Those will all be the first people to get them.
Most likely, the people who pre-ordered it before the Kickstarters, you'll probably get them the first week of June.
Yeah, you'll get them the first week of June. First week of June, y'all. Alright, I'm looking for a game on the Saturno to play. But I don't want to...
How many Yuki games do you have to sell to break even?
How many Yuki games do you have to sell to break even? That's
with
good.
the whole system? I don't know.
It's hard to tell because there's so much more than that goes into it.
Because we gotta buy like materials.
Yeah, we gotta buy materials and stuff.
We still gotta pay some of the programmers and.
No, we don't have to pay any programmers.
I'm not. Oh, I thought we did. Never mind.
There's a lot of logistics, but we're pretty close to breaking even. If we might have already broken even. I actually haven't sat down to do the maths. To do the maths, we gotta do the maths. And I don't like maths. Alright. Damn it. I'm drawing a blank on what I should play for you guys. Because I don't want to make it too easy. And I'm trying to find one that's like specific to the Saturn.
Yeah, Yuki game is region free on every console.
Yep. Yukis are region free. Region free Yukis. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I play a song. Had the second print run of PCE games started shipping? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those are already shipped out to everybody. No?
We still have like 15 left.
Oh really?
So this is gonna be this week. I already made an announcement.
Okay, so we still have 15 games to ship out, but most of those already went out already. So a good portion of those, the PC Engine ones, are already out. So if you ordered it and you haven't gotten it, you will be getting it this week. This next week. Because we're shipping those 15 this next week.
Yep.
Man, I don't know what to do. What game to do? I see a bunch of games that I've played, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these other people haven't played them. These are kind of... Oh, here's one. We'll do one. Alright, here's one. Alright, this is on the Saturn. Let's see if you guys can get it. I'm still waiting on mine. Did you order it recently? Your second, the FX Yuki for PC Engine?
I think he did.
Because if you did, you ain't going to get it till next week.
If you got it last month, you get it next
Yeah, if you got it last month, you'll get it next week. No rush. Ordered one a couple weeks ago. Was just wondering. Thanks. Yeah, you'll get it this coming week then. If you got it 2 weeks ago...
April, then it's coming.
Yeah, if you ordered it anytime in April, you'll get it next week. Alright, you guys. We're ready for Name Your Tune. Are you guys ready? I don't know where the timer is at. Because the mixer is here. How do I get the timer? Or should we just play it till the song ends?
Just play it.
We'll just play it till the song ends. So remember, first person who guesses the song, the system is Sega Saturn. You just have to guess the game. If you guess the game, if it's a game that has like multiple games, you have to specifically name which game in that series it is. So there's your first hint. And the first one to name what game it is, and I see it on my side, wins the Gachapon entry.
Yeah, it's gonna be on our side.
Yep. So
Whenever
what we
it shows
see
up on
on
yours.
our screen, because they show up differently. Because sometimes like, wow, but it really is. It's just what shows up on my screen right here in Streamlabs. So are you guys ready? Here we go, y'all. Candy May says, I don't know anything. This is going to be a Sega Saturn one, so if you guys don't know Saturn, you're going to have a hard time. But here goes. If I can play it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nope.
Dracula X.
Nope.
Sega Bomberman. Mario Party 2 for sure. Christmas Nights.
Pretty close. Nope. I'll tell you when I see the answer. Halo, yes.
Who's the winner?
I talked about it today. This one has US and Japanese release. Nope. I did talk about it though. Ooh, someone got really close. I'm not gonna say who.
Don't say it.
Not rare. All right. Nobody got it.
No one got it?
Oh, people got close though.
Alright. What was it?
That was Sonic Jam.
Sonic Jammers.
Sonic Jam, you guys. All right, I gotta find another one now. I'm trying to find a game. I figured somebody would have gotten that.
You played the music, people were guessing.
Oh no, I haven't found a new one yet. Hold on.
Turn off the music.
Sorry, let me turn off the music. I haven't. Sorry.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I haven't found a new one yet. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on to your nipples, okay? I need you guys to hold on to your butts. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. We're going.
This is the real thing.
This is it.
Oh,
This-
I know this.
This one only has Japanese release. Oh, this song is so long, though. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. This one I did not talk about today. Maybe I should have picked one I talked about today. This one I talked about last week. Yeah, no one's gonna get this.
Or just stop it and talk about what
Alright. We'll give it a whole minute. Choaniki. I don't think that had a Saturn release, did it? Choaniki. Alright, that was a whole minute of that. That was from Sakura Wars, you guys.
Random titties, mahjong.
That was from the first Sakura Wars game on the Saturn. So let's pick something else here.
It did. You're saying it did.
What did?
I don't know.
Oh, it did have one. It did have a Chawaniki game. Is
okay.
Is what he's saying. That's cool. I didn't know that. I stopped caring about those games though after the 16-bit era. I did. What did I do? I did. What was that called? What the fuck was that called? Here we go. Here's another one.
Play one more, and if they can't figure it out, then we'll just do an easy one.
Yeah, I'm gonna play one more.
Who's ready?
Who's ready? This is a game that is it's on the Saturn, but it's on multiple things. Okay, so let's see who gets it first. Where the fuck is it? What did I do with it? Hold on. There it is. Here we go. All right. Ready? I talked about this game last week. Don't be that song. This game is on the Sega Saturn and another system. If I say what the other system is, I might give it away. Nope. At the minute mark, I'll tell you what other system it's on. The lyrics in the song actually kind of gave the name of the game. It's also on the Neo Geo. This is a fighting game. It's a fighting game on Neo Geo and Sega Saturn. Waku Waku 7, Reluctant Hero, got it. That's what it is. See, I knew when as soon as I said that it was for the Neo Geo, I figured somebody else was gonna get it. Yep, it was Waku Waku 7. Sweet. All right. I'm glad somebody got it. 3 games later. Third time's a charm, right? Yeah, Pabst.
Oh, Pabst.
It was, yep, Waku Waku 7. That was the stage music for Arida. She's the furry with the rabbit ears. Alright, so Gachapon time. Gachapon time. Reluctant Hero, you know the rules. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
We're not putting these back in there.
Let's give it a good shake, maybe. Shake them balls.
Shake them balls.
Shake them balls. No, I'm gonna switch camera now.
You picked 3.
You picked 3. All right, back to Gachapon Cam.
Chris said I couldn't answer since I won last week.
Oh, that's right. Did you know what it was, Chris? He probably did. He knows like all of them. Chris knows everything.
Well, you could have answered and just gave it to someone, Chris.
Chris is a robot. That's true. He could have answered, and then he would have had to give it away, which is fun too. All right, what number did you say? 3. Okay, so let's see what's coming out of my butt. Number 1. Chris knows all. That's because Chris is a computer.
Well, he kind of says, I drew lewd of that rabbit girl a long while ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How funny.
That's why.
Here we go. The first one is, what is this? One of those little Matryoshka things. Yeah, this one's got like a cute little thing in it. It's got a little tiny baby one. Little babies! Look how small it is. I just want to eat it. These are cute. Alright, that was number 1. Shit, I can't close it now.
It's okay, I got it.
Damn, get in there, you little fucker. There we go. I got it. Here you go. Alright, let's see what's in number 2. Ball number 2.
One of them might
Ball number 2 is a...
No.
This is Mega Prize! That was number 2.
But that, you know.
But that one got given away, so it doesn't really matter. So you're not really losing out on anything. All right, here we go. Here's 3. 3 is... What the hell is this? Oh, 3 is a Pokemon clip. I can't open it.
I got it.
Yeah. Why is there so much tape on this? There we go. They really wanted to make sure this thing was in there, huh? This was 3. It's it's a Magikarp.
It's a Magikarp.
Magikarp clip.
Yeah.
For whatever.
Is it a magnet? Let me see.
No, it's just a clip. There's no magnet.
A hair clip.
It's
Is it a hair clip?
No, it's a whatever clip.
But like there says, "Cool, my daughter will dig it." Magikarp, yes. So
There you go. Catch. Sweet. All right. Yeah, all the leftover prizes were all Gachapon stuff since the main prize was already won for this week, but we'll have another one. Next week is when we'll add the other big prize to it. So we'll do that next week. All right. So I pretty much talked about all the games already, didn't I? Yeah, I talked about all the Saturn games. Cool. So I guess we can go ahead. What else do we have? We have the letter. How funny. Magikarp. Magical Corp.
Were you gonna say I'm sorry?
Quip. No, that I was going to talk about my import Dreamcast games since we blasted through all the Saturn games. That's crazy. Usually, I wanted to do it quickly because we usually always have games left over, and I don't want to do another week of Saturn stuff just for a few games. You know what I mean? So let's talk about it. Wanna talk about it? Yeah, there's Dreamcast games over there. Do you want to give them to me?
Yeah, where?
Over on the desk there. There should be.
Oh yeah, I'll get them. Give me 1 second. I'm writing a note.
Oh, okay. All right, so I guess I'm going to talk about my Dreamcast games then, since we still got time to kill. We can probably talk about these quickly.
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast!
It's a cereal.
Dreamcast is a cereal?
Oh wait, no, that's Nintendo.
It's a cereal! Wow! Dreamcast cereal. I wonder if I can listen. Oh, you know what has a badass soundtrack? Is Gao Kaiser.
Like Zero says, Gyarados was a shit.
This Neo Geo game right here, the Neo Geo CD game, has a badass soundtrack with a bunch of lyrics that I love, and I'm going to listen to it because I like it. So, yeah. Alright, so I guess, or should we save this for an actual, like, Dreamcast video?
Maybe you should.
We might not get through all of them, huh? But then what are we talking about? What did we talk about, your mom? You know what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about my miscellaneous games that I have. I have a bunch of miscellaneous games that I want to talk about.
Another, no, just kidding.
Did I pause it?
What?
I did.
I almost ordered the DCH HDMI yesterday, but then I checked the install price.
Huh? Pre-ordered the DCH HDMI yesterday, but then I checked on an install price, 150, 160. Damn, really? That's a lot. I don't like Dreamcast that much. Not to pay that kind of monies. Besides, can't you, like... I guess it's because it's pure digital, though, but, like, man, it's a lot of money. Where's the actual music? There's one. Alright.
I like the song.
I almost pre-ordered... Oh, okay. I already did it. Is this all 3DO games I have? 3DO. 3DO. Everyone is dead. Convert the VGA to HDMI on Dreamcast. Yeah, that's what the thing. That's what the install of that thing is for. All right, really quick here. I'm gonna do some my 3DO games. This isn't all of them, because I don't know where they're all at. Pebble Beach Golf. Who cares, right? Here's the sample this thing that came with my first 3DO, which I don't have here. Of the games. They're uneventful. Just not really.
Nothing?
These are my US ones, and then now these are my Japanese 3DO games.
Do you have a 3DO?
Yeah, I have 2 3DOs. There's a right under there. See that Gold Star 3DO? That's my
Oh.
Gold Star is LG. Like LG made
Do you
that
want to show that off?
that 3DO. No, it's all connected and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So be a pain in the ass. This one I picked up in Japan randomly because it was like 100 yen. It's called Seimei Handa. I think it was 50 yen actually. And this is a weird game that determines fortunes based on your name, but it goes by your Japanese name. So if you're not Japanese, and this game is pretty much garbage, but it's random. I don't even know why I got it. Here's a cool one. Check this out. Check what I got for 400 yen on the 3DO. Alone in the Dark for 480 yen. That's like $4.50. And I'm going to open it just to see what's in it. Yeah, they're talking about the DC HDMI thing. I'm going to open really quick. This one was cheap because apparently there's, it says there's some damage on it. It says Disku Kizu. So there's I don't know where. The disc is like pretty pristine. But, yep, there's Alone in the Dark on the 3DO. This is a great game. This was like my first like 3D horror game I've ever played in my life. Was Alone in the Dark on PC.
Oh, I see. Just the CD, the case is all scratched up.
Oh, is it the case? I don't know. It was cheap though. Have you ever played that Psychic Detective game on 3DO? Kinda weird but fun. No, I haven't. What is it called? I'll keep an eye out for it. Alright. Speaking of manga artists who've died, here's Crayon Shin-chan on the 3DO. The mangaka for this also passed away. This one is a puzzle game. I like puzzle games.
Party, party, join us.
Yeah, party, party, join us, party, party, join us, join us. I don't know if any of you... Shin-chan is like Dennis the Menace in Japan. I've talked about a bunch of Shin-chan games in the past. And I love Shin-chan. He's so cute. Cute little guy. Alright, let's lower Gao Kaiser a bit. The 3DO did okay in Japan, actually. It didn't do too bad. There were a bunch of models, too, in Japan that we didn't get here. Like the Sanyo Tri. We never got the Sanyo Tri here, and that's one I really want, is the Sanyo Tri. I want it. I want it!
Comcast said, I've seen like Earth before. Subaru said, I used to watch the anime on Adult Swim.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Shin-chan was on Adult Swim for a while. It's actually just called Psychic Detective. Cool. I'll have to check it out. I'll see if I can find it. And see what kind of game it is. I'll make a note to myself really quick here. So that I can see what it is. Oh shit, my phone just died. Stupid phone. Why are you always dying? Stupid phone. That's okay. Yeah, you can plug it into my battery. It's like super dead. I'm going to look for that game really quick because I don't want to forget. I need more 3DO games. I have very few. 3DO Psychic Detective. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen this game before. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that came out here too, I believe. Okay, yeah, I know which game that is. Yeah, it's an FMV game. I remember I played it at like in a demo or a kiosk or something. I played it somewhere. very briefly. I'll have to look for it.
Which one do you like better, the 3DO or the PCFX?
Honestly, the 3DO. I like the 3DO better because there's way more playable games on the 3DO. Unfortunately, even though I'm a huge NEC and PC Engine fan, the fact of the matter is that the 3DO is just a better console of the two. Because the 3DO had badass games like Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 Grandmaster Challenge. This game on the 3DO is badass. It's really good. It was like one of the first, I think, Street Fighter 2 or Super Street Fighter 2s for home console that was like really good. The only thing that this doesn't have is parallax. But I have the 6-button controllers on 3DO. I have 2 6-button controllers, so it plays really well too. The controllers look awkward, but they actually work really good. Let me show you one real quick. Are they here?
The what?
The 3DO controllers?
Yeah, I think so. That'd be a cool thing to show off to people.
Oh yeah,
the Amazon link.
my thing, yeah. So here's the 6-button controller on the 3DO, and it's pretty cool.
Lenjumaru said, "Have you ever played Mida Kuno?"
Have you ever played Miraculum? No, I haven't. What kind of game is that? But yeah, here's the 6-button controller for the 3DO, which you pretty much have to play this properly. But it's cool. It's in a weird like motion, but when you hold it like this, with this against you, you can actually do the quarter circle stuff really quickly and easily because of how it's angled. It's so weird, but it's cool. It's for the PCFX and it's amazing. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. I'll keep an eye out for it, but yeah, there's it. Pap says, so good with a 3-button controller. Ha! Probably not good with a 3-button controller, but bam! I got 2 of these guys that I got at Super Potato. So as long as I have these, I can play it with no problem.
Brandon Wallace said, I have the 6-button controllers as well, but they don't match correctly.
Do they? On Street Fighter? I don't remember. He might be right. Maybe it's time to pop this in and play it.
Pat said, Hori made a fighting commander for 3DO. No joke. They sell it for $150.
Jeez. Those fighting commanders are cool though. Damn though, that much that's too much though. Way too much. Way too much. Alright, so
I put the video game contest link for next week.
Same design team as Startling Odyssey. Oh, okay, Startling Odyssey was cool. I'll have to check it out. Thanks for the heads up there, Manjimaru. Alright. Next one here on 3DO is more Suchi Pai. I talked about this one earlier. This is Aidoru Janshi Suchi Pai Special. For it, this version of Suchi Pai, or a similar version of Suchi Pai, was my first Suchi Pai game on the PS1. It was one of my first imports. That one was limited. This one is special. This one actually, I think this one does show, I think this is nippleless. Like it shows them, but I don't think they have nipples on this one. But the intro is really catchy. I captured the intro for this one for my anime intros with lyrics video. I have this intro in that video, so make sure to check that out if you're into like video game intros with lyrics.
Rangers, wait, the Valus figures you got on your shelf back there. Is that Valus figures you got on your shelf back there?
Yes, that is, actually. Those are the 3 girls, and then I have Super Yuko is up there somewhere.
Grab them,
grab them,
she's... grab them.
Yeah, let me grab them.
Sorry. They're so delicate.
Yeah, they're so...
Oh no, there it goes.
I hate grabbing them because they everything falls apart from them. But this is the Yuko one.
One
and
explode.
They're pretty well made, like if you can see. Like, the detail's pretty good on them.
Titties?
It's got some pretty good details on them.
Pretty good. Boing.
And they're all like that. Like all of them have.
Show them.
Yeah, they are. They're anatomically correct. Pep says my virgin eyes. Yeah, they. You shouldn't leave her shirtless. They all have like their parts, their bits come off. All of them, which is pretty funny. Oh, this music's cool.
Show me the others.
Show me the others. The other ones have too many pieces to come off. Yuko was the one that was easiest. Because these, like, this one is too complicated. But I can assure you...
Rip the bitch apart!
Yeah, but she has too many pieces.
I've used her nips to open the tape on Amazon boxes.
Huh?
Pap said I'd use her nips to open up tape on my Amazon boxes.
I know, they're super sharp. Super sharp. Joel is here. What's up, Joel? Thanks for stopping by.
Just missed titties.
You just missed anime titties. Anime titties! That's funny. Apart, I say. Maybe. Then I have to put it back together, and I don't want to do that. I'm too lazy. The other one easily has like just a panel that I can rip off. So it's. Where did you get the figures? I actually bought them from Yahoo Japan years ago for like 300 yen each. They were super cheap. It was like 900 yen for the whole lot, I believe. Maybe. That sounds like you. That sounds like you. That sounds like a you problem. I know that is. Show me the titties. Show me the titties. Huh?
You had those in a bag, and you're like, crap. I don't even know they're all there. You put them all together, bam, every single. You don't have anything missing.
No, they were all there. Yeah, it was cool. They all came in like a bag, but they were originally from Gachapon, for it, which was cool. It's just too loud. Sorry. There we go. I'm like screaming. I just want to hear this track because it was cool. It's like some sort of rock. Joel is here. Media Glitch is here. Alright, let's get back to these last few 3DO games really quick here. We got some anime favorites. That song reminds me of a Lard song. Lard? It's the name of the band. The band is Lard. Like pork fat lard. Lard is delicious. I would eat everything cooked in lard. I just stopped by to say hello. Wish I could stay, but tomorrow is packed with stuff to do. Well, thank you for stopping by, Joe. You're an awesome guy. I appreciate you giving me a visit.
Lard is like a punk band.
Lard is the band name.
They're like an 80s band.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Why are they called Lard?
It's called Lard.
Lard?
Just Lard.
Lard Lad? What's that? Oh, here we go. This is the best song in this game right here. Best song. We're gonna blast it. Sorry. I don't know why I like this song so much.
Brandon Wallace said that place on Fremont Street that cooks everything in lard.
The Heart Attack Grill.
Oh yeah.
Heart Attack Grill cooks everything in
I
lard.
was talking about the mermaid place where they had the
Oh yeah, mermaids. They used to deep fry everything too. I don't know if they did it in lard, but they deep fried everything.
Alright, Joel's leaving.
Bye, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. My laptop blue screened. Lost a bit of the program on my art, but back. Oh man, that sucks. That's happened to me before too. I hate losing progress on stuff I'm drawing. Like when I'm doing stuff. Yeah, Heart Attack Grill. Yeah, Heart Attack Grill will put a dollop of butter in your shake. They don't ask you. You just order a shake and it's got a glob of butter in it. It's pretty good though. It's a good shake. Alright. Sorry, I just gotta listen to the song. It makes me feel like a superhero. I know, I want some pancakes too. Sounds good. We said we were gonna eat out though. We said we weren't. Fuck it, we need some pancakes. Yeah, pancakes would be good. Okay, now I have a new mission in my life. I must find these Valis figures. Yahoo Japan would be your best bet. You could probably find them. Because a lot of these people keep this old shit forever. So you probably have an easy time finding them. Oh yeah.
Let's look for something like this online.
Speaking of weird toys, have you guys ever seen these? Russ sent me these, and they're of Darkstalkers. Like there's Lele and Huitzel, Anita, Pyron.
We're trying to find them online, but we can't seem to find anything.
Yeah, we found a Morgan one, and she was going for like $100.
Yeah, $150.
Yeah, $150 for the Morgan one. But Russ gave me these, and apparently they're from Japan in the 90s. And the Morgan one was going for $150, and then there was a Felicia one that was going for $100. But we couldn't find any of these other ones. None of these. None of the ones that I have here we could find. So, yeah. So I'm not sure if anybody knows anything about them. This one's cool. I like this Pyron one. That one and the Lele one.
Help us.
Help us!
Help us find it. And we can if we find it.
The Darkstalkers things? But in Japan it's not called Darkstalkers, it's called Vampire. And you'd probably have to search for it in Japanese on like Yahoo Auctions, but I tried and I didn't find any but the Felicia one.
They're called Vampire what? Just Vampire?
Just Vampire. In Japan the series is called Vampire, and those keychains are from Japan. So, but I did a search and all I found was the Felicia one. Was the only one I found at the time. Alright, let's finish up these 3DO games really quick. Next one here, this one is Sailor Moon on the 3DO. Sailor Moon on the 3DO is a fighting game with hand-drawn sprites, but they're like digitized hand-drawn, meaning they drew them and then digitized the artwork, which was kind of a popular thing to do. I think Ultimate Battle 22 did the same thing. So they're not your traditional sprites, but that's okay because the game is still in 2D, which is cool. And there's that one of the lesbians. But this game is cool. This is probably one of the better ones in the 32-bit games, because the other one, the PlayStation one and the Saturn one, are like 3D rendered versions, and they're gross. And these are not 3D rendered, but the intro has 3D rendered models that are freaking hilarious, dude. The intros, they look like they all have downs. They're dancing really derpy. I'll probably, I don't know. I'll probably play it just to show people how derpy this intro is. But the actual game itself is pretty good. It's hard. The game is hard. But it's meant to be played with the original controller. It has 3 buttons.
Yeah, comments.
Okay, Corpsel says, oh man, I need to get that Sailor Moon game. It's fairly cheap. You can usually find it for like $40 on the 3DO. And 3DOs are region free, so you can play it without any issues. Sailor Moon beat-em-up games are so good on Super Famicom. Yeah, they are. I want to get them. I don't have any of them. I'm watching now. It's hysterical. Oh, the intro? Isn't it funny? Like, they're like, I don't know what they're doing, because like at the end, it's like all serious, and they look corny. Like 3D already looks bad, but then at the end, they're all like dancing really weird, and it just looks so dumb. Oh, and it's like, why do they do that? They should have just left the animated bits. No 3D in it. Possessed marionettes. They do. Their arms are like flailing all weird too. It's just weird. Corpslet says, hell yeah, they are. My wife is a huge Sailor Moon fan, and the Super Famicom beat-em-ups are the first games I imported to play with her and my daughters. That's so cool. Yeah, I saw a couple of your videos. You have your little girl on stream with you, which is cool. It's cool that you involve the family in your YouTubes. And the Sailor Moon games, the beat-em-ups are fun. They're a lot of fun, actually. Like, I think people, they're kind of easy because I guess they're made for like little girls, right? But I think people underestimate how fun they could be because they're Sailor Moon games. But they're fun. Pap saw the intro. He says, "Nightmares are made of these." Oh, that intro is so funny, though.
You missed the comment.
I love that intro. Super Boost says, the Nashville Anime Day used to have carnival-like games, and they would have figures, kind of like those Valis figures as prizes, but they don't have those games anymore. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, we just find pictures of other people posting.
Yeah, but we can't find the actual, like things.
A collection of stuff, and I see them right here.
Oh, yeah.
Like one or two.
I just don't know, like, if they're worth anything. But, I mean, I'm going to keep them. Those are the other thing that I said that I was going to keep in Russ's box. Was those keychains. They're pretty badass. Oh, and this, I also kept this, even though I don't have an Atomus Wave. Oh, I don't know what I did with it. He sent me a Atomus Wave, King of Fighters Neo Wave. And I don't have any way to play it, but I'm going to keep it. Just because it's King of Fighters. Had to get the Sailor Moon Another Story RPG as an English repro to check out. Oh yeah, because that's the only way you can really play it in English. So if you play the ROM or if you get a repro of it. Those are the cases where I think repros are good when you can play them. But if you're just like doing repros of games that don't already exist, I guess it could also be good if the game is super expensive and you want it. But at that point, just burn it. You know what I mean? Russ says, I'm off to bed. Take care, everyone. I'll start the playlist for Saturday live videos to hopefully get you closer to 4,000 hours. Dude, that would be awesome. Thank you so much, Russ. Thank you. That really does help out when you're just playing my videos in the background. That really helps. I'm like 400 hours away to 4,000. So I'm going to get there. It'll take me a couple months, but I'm going to get there. What am I missing here? Corpse Flood says, I love having my daughters on my vids. They're so much fun. Can't wait until my sons are old enough to take part. Beat my first game with my son the other day. It was amazing. That's awesome. That's so cool that you play with your kids. That's so cool that you're getting your kids into this stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's up to us to like show like the earlier generations what these games were about. Just so like there's continuous eyes on the stuff that was made in the past, and this stuff is just not forgotten because this stuff is so great. And for a while there, it was starting to get forgotten, you know, a lot of this old stuff. And then some way or another, there was this retro boom, and people started looking at retro games again. But it's cool that people are getting back into the retro stuff. Good night, Anarchy Games. Yeah, Russ. Good night, Russ. Reapers are only good to me if they're not available in your regional language. Yes, exactly. Agree 100% with that, Corpse Flood. My nieces and nephews love my import collections. That's cool. There's a site I've been going to lately that makes full box copies of translated games that never came out in the US. I think those are worth it. Yeah, those are cool. That's what Corpse Flood was saying, is that if you did like repros of stuff that wasn't available in English, like those RPGs especially, I think those are good. Those are good to get. AE says, holy cow, I just saw that intro. Everything looks like the dancing baby kid from the 90s. It does. That's exactly what I think of as that dancing baby gif. That's actually a really good description of that. Alright, let me talk about these last few Super Famicom games because I still got to get to the letter. Alright, so this next game here, this is also a fighting game. This game was the reason I bought a freaking 3DO. Because back in the day, Die Hard Game Fan did a full spread on this game. And they made it look so cool, you know, with the anime intro and like the cool digitized graphics. And this is the sole reason I bought a 3DO, was Yu Yu Hakusho. And then when I got it, I was kind of disappointed, but I didn't get it until later, because I didn't get a 3DO until much later. Late 90s is when I got a 3DO, because I couldn't afford one any earlier than that. Brian Trusty is in the channel. Hey, what's up, Brian Trusty? Thank you so much for stopping by. Brian Trusty is one of the channels that I spend a lot of time at because he's so entertaining. If you guys want to check out a guy who's got his stream game on point, check out Brian Trusty. Like, he's got his streaming game is on point. Like, it's fun. He plays a lot of retro stuff, mostly retro stuff. I've only ever seen him play like cool retro stuff. And it's just a great channel. Definitely check it out. Colin says, I have... Oh, yeah. That's my Streets of Rage hat. Thank you. You would like it. You are a Sega fan. Colin says, I have 2 Yu Yu Hakusho games on Super Famicom. I have 2 fighting games on Super Famicom for Yu Yu Hakusho. And then a weird one that's not a fighting game. Alright, this is the last 3DO game I have here. This one has not been open. I played this before. I used to have the American long box version of this, and I let somebody borrow it and never got it back. But it's okay because I bought the Japanese one. So I don't like my games to be sealed, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. And now that I have you guys on camera, I'm going to go ahead and open it with you guys. I don't care about keeping games sealed. It's got an Obi on it. And the Obi is like taped on or something. What the hell? Oh, it's not. They use a little bit of adhesive to keep it on. Ew, but I don't like that. Because where the hell am I going to put this Obi if it's all sticky? Yeah, they kind of like stuck the Obi on it. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics published it. And let me tell you, man, this is a great, great port of Samurai Showdown on the 3DO. Because it was the only home port at the time to just be so close to the arcade in terms of graphics and sound. And the only other versions at the time... quick, does it smell like the 90s? No, it smells like factory. It smells like... It's not like the other games, like my Japanese games, have that smell of Japan. This one doesn't. But this one has Earthquake in it, which the other home versions did not. And this one plays super well, and it sounds good, and it has the scaling. And it's just weird because, like, Crystal Dynamics, I guess, developed it, and it was published in Japan by BMG Interactive Entertainment of Japan. So it's just weird. But yeah, I figured I'd open this on cam. This is the last game we're going to talk about tonight. And I think we got through a bunch of games today, which is really cool. I don't know where to put this Obi because it's got stickies on it. Alright, this song is getting on my nerves. Alright, I'm going to put this in the case. Or actually, I'll just put it in here. Hope I don't destroy it. I'll have to do a 3DO stream one of these days and play my 3DO games. Even though I don't have a lot, I'll probably just play... I'll do like a 3DO fighting game stream and play fighting games on the 3DO. Okay! Now for the very last segment of the show, we have to do the... last week we asked, what's a game that you absolutely loved as a kid but doesn't hold up today? The first one is from Ruben. He says Vapor Trail on the Genesis. Number 2 comes to us from Chris Tang. He says, some early NES games mesmerized me, but in retrospect are kind of bad. Mock Rider and Ghosts and Goblins were probably the games I spent way too much time with, disproportionate to how bad they are. That's true. Yeah, Mock Rider, yeah. And Ghosts and Goblins was pretty bad too, I agree. This one is from Colin. Colin is still in here. He says, I haven't got one. Like all the C64 games... are just as good as I remember them. I think he's being sarcastic. Somebody said Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. That was anonymous. Number 5 comes from Reluctant Hero. He said 720 Degrees. The arcade blew my mind as a kid, but today I'd rather play Tony Hawk. Yeah, but I mean, in the arcade it was dope back in the day. Number 6 is anonymous. He says Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. Yes, I agree. That game is trash. Number 7 is also anonymous. He said Super Mario Brothers for the NES or Famicom. Number 8, also anonymous, says I loved playing the Atari when I was a kid. Mainly loved Asteroids, but I can't get into any Atari games now. Same here. So I was born into an Atari, right? Because my brother had one already. And... I loved the Atari as a kid, but we didn't know any better. I was like 3 years old, you know. Nobody you know, that was all that there was. But I can't play, for the life of me, I can't go back and play any Atari games. I don't think any Atari games hold up for me enough for me to go back and play them. All right, number 9. This one is from someone anonymous. He says WWF WrestleMania. Really? Or are you talking about the NES one? Yeah, the NES one, I guess, is... The NES one is not bad, actually. I kind of... The arcade one was definitely pretty good. Number 10 comes to us from Randrick. He says, EVO on the SNES. The concept is great, but the gameplay, not so much. True. And now it would just seem boring, probably. Number 11 comes to us from Tim. He says, you mom. I think he meant to say your mom, but it simply says, you mom. Where's the pen? Let's correct this for you. Poor little Tim. Oh, Tim, you're so precious. Let's correct that for you. He's not here today. There we go, Tim. Now it's correct. Your mom. Number 12 just says Bubsy 3D. We don't know who that's from. And number 13 is from Daniel. I'm assuming Daniel Scheibuck or Daniel Lapo. I don't know. One of the two Daniels that comes here. He says Mega Man 2. Really? Mega Man 2? Mega Man 2 holds up just fine. I think any of those games. I have to disagree with you, Daniel, whichever Daniel it is. Because I think any of those 2D Capcom games hold up well now. Except for Mickey Mouse Capades. That one was terrible. But anything after that is pretty good. Alright. Now it's time for this week's Retro Game winner. Drum roll. Who won our retro game this week? Bam! The winner is Justice Morgan. Really? Justice doesn't even come to the streams No, he did. He was here last week, wasn't he? That's how he won. Duh. Of course he was here. So that was the first time he has come in a while.
It was me.
It's me. It was me. So yeah, Justice won. Congrats, Justice. I'll have to hit him up. Oh, Colin is sad. Don't be sad, Colin. You win hugs. You win virtual hugs. And virtual gropes. Alright, well, I'll have to let Justice know that he was a winner. I do talk to him on Discord, so I'll shoot him a message.
Yeah, sure.
And let him know. Because I don't think he's here, but congratulations, Justice, on your win this week. And that's pretty much it for this week's show. That's pretty much all I had to talk about with you guys. But thanks everybody for stopping by. And make sure to check out... I'm going to have some more videos coming up this week. I've been pretty good with trying to catch up on all of my videos. So I will have some more videos. Make sure to check out Radical Reggie's video this Wednesday. We are doing 8 more fighting game hidden gems. Or was it beat 'em ups? Shoot, I don't remember. But make sure to check out Reggie's video this Wednesday. Because I will be in it. And hopefully I can continue to do these videos with Reggie because they really help me out. But thank you so much everybody for stopping by. You guys have made this stream great. Once again, every Saturday. 21 VGST lives already. 21, you guys. Pretty freaking awesome. Alright guys, thank you so much for stopping by. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.